Well, everybody, welcome to the Unexpectables.
I'm actually amazing at improv.
Yes, we are. What?
What?
No. Shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just say no. That's how you know
No.
you're really good at improv. You just say no to everything. Just say
You
no.
thought I was a duck acting.
Well, I am here in the barber shop. No, we're at the hospital. Oh. Shit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome everybody to the Unexpectables. We are joined as always by our DM extraordinaire, Monty Glue. Monty, where can they find you?
You can find me at MontyGlue on Twitter. You can also find me at twitch.tv/MontyGlue. Listen, everyone. I need you all to just listen to me right now.
Whoa. Changing the tags to audio ASMR.
Okay.
Just chatting. Let's go.
Thursday night, Friday, Resident Evil 3. It's gonna just take everything, and I want you just be there to witness. So twitch.tv/MontyGlue. Friday, all day, Resident Evil 3. I have a new emote because once again I've lost control of my life, but you get ready.
Okay.
Zito,
you.
Zito, where can they
ready.
Zito, where can they find you?
Oh, I can Hello, Belinda's. I'm Senor Cardgate.
How dare you whip that impression out in front of Connor? It's like someone going, I love wine.
You can find me over at twitch.tv/Zeno. You can find me on the Evering Patreon and on my Twitter at CZBacklash. Recently, yeah, Animal Crossing happens whenever the fuck ever, but we finally got some indie games to work towards. One step from Eden. So, you remember Mega Man Battle Network? Remember the RPG? We'll take the RPG out and just make it all combat in a roguelike.
Excellent.
Oh.
Okay.
And it's really fucking fun.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Saw that being played.
So I'm gonna give that. That'll be another upcoming stream. And then I'm also gonna try and figure out RimWorld because there's a Kobold mod. So why the fuck not?
Oh.
Beyond that, the Ever Ingot Almanac is that and on DM's Guild, imps are out. So now you could play as a tiny halfling-sized devil if you want.
Alrighty. Just before we go too further, I came up with something, Connor, that I'd like to hear from you. This is one of those yes and moments. You ready?
Okay.
Senior card
All
gauge.
right, I think so.
Senior card gauge as Dutch from Red Dead Redemption 2.
How?
Hold on. He might be able to do it. Man, I scared the acting out of him. Damn.
Well, hello there, Martha. How's the happenstance?
There we go. There we go. There we go. We got there.
Very rich.
Bravo. Connor, where can they find where can they find such acting?
Well,
Whoa. What?
Twitter.com at Senile Snake, and they can find me over at twitch.tv/Distortion Devil.
That's terrifying.
I'm scared.
Are you also King?
And also,
Are you also Tiger King?
I'm convinced that's an episode
Tuesdays.
of Sunny in Philadelphia.
RAW.
What? Yeah. Well, by the way, quick question. What is that? Is that a sound thing you're doing, Connor?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think he's japing
Oh,
us.
fuck me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my
Okay.
God.
Oh, okay.
I'm feeling pranked right now. Holy shit.
Friday Funhouse, Saturday Devil May Cry.
Thank you.
Hey, Goomba.
What? Yeah.
What's up? Where they can find you? What's going on? What's good?
Oh wow. So yeah, twitch.tv/Gaijin Goomba. Monty, I feel you because when Neo 2 came out, that's kind of how I was though.
Yeah.
Last couple days, and we're still doing that. I am still trying to 100% New Game Plus, unlocking all the weapon challenges, abilities, etc., etc. That will be this Sunday. Saturday, I'm thinking more Animal Crossing because you guys are being way too nice, and I'm able to do way too much with what you've been gifting me. So thank you.
I have all the things you
Oh,
crave.
I
Remember
got
this.
I got samurai armor. Do you need that?
What color?
I think it's like 3.
I mean, I'll take all. Zito hooked me up with the black one.
The color 3.
I think I have black, red, and another one.
I'm super down. No, it's actually becoming very, very cool. Like I'm now addicted to flowers. So
All right.
you know.
I'm sorry. We got to move on. That's about trying to like. Sorry.
Don't rush, Kurt. You're fine. You have plenty of time.
Okay.
Because I still have to write the introduction.
Okay, just a couple of things.
Just chill out. We're fine.
Every Tuesday, Taiko Tuesday, I play dumb Animu and meme songs to drums because it's fun. I just had a new video go out. Speaking of Neo 2, talking about 5 yokai that the game done dirty. It's more interesting than that, I promise. Aside from that, I am happy to announce that my own homebrew, the Tanuki playable race, is done. I just have to add a little flavor text, and then I have to get art put in, and I should be able to put that on DM's Guild relatively soon.
Sounds awesome, dude. Edward Bosco, where can they find you?
They can find me at EdBoscoVA on both Instagram and Twitter, and then right here on twitch.tv/EdwardBosco. I'd like to thank everybody that came around on Monday for the Comedy Central roast of Edward Bosco, also known as Jackbox Party with Friends That Don't Love Me Anymore.
Oh,
We really appreciated that. Apologize about all the dicks, but I hope you guys had a good time. Let's see what else. Friday. Friday's my wrestling stream, and I've had a lot of time to work on the root of 2K, and by that I mean like the actual game itself. And for Friday's gonna be fun, so you guys should tune in if you like wrestling. That's all I'm gonna say. Stuff is gonna go down. What else is there to talk about? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, come check out that. Also, next time we play Jackbox, you should totally come by, guys, because I play with my roommate Xander, who you know from Persona 5 and Smash Brothers and all that cool stuff.
It sounds like a lot of penises, though, so I'm not sure if I'm...
No, that was just Jackbox. That was, you're fine. If
No,
we do
I mean,
Overcooked again,
Bosco-
Xander and I play Overcooked. You like Overcooked, right, Monty?
I haven't played it before, so I don't know.
You would absolutely
It's
love
fun.
that game.
It's a good game.
I mean, Bosco.
Also,
they
goddamn,
knew.
I can't believe. Go ahead.
It's okay. Alrighty, and you can find me here as well at twitch.tv/Takahata101. Tomorrow we have Multiverse Nexus Wrestling, and the main event will be Omega Club versus Lucha on the Rocks plus Alpha Kong. A lot of fun stuff planned for tomorrow, and I am so jazzed to start. We're starting at 3 o'clock tomorrow as well. And this, we'll see what else we're streaming this week. Got to see what the week brings us, but thank you so much for everyone's support. Alrighty, we got
You have 12 minutes. So
wow. Well, there's a lot of bit drops and subs here I need to read off, so I'd like to do. Oh my lord! My glob! Oh my god! You guys!
Fucking chat explosion, shit.
Yeah, the chat. The chat is wow. Okay. Oh, guys, thank you all so much. Dragon124, Duke Skelebuns, Samurai 4561, Holy Man 676, Warfay, Silent Nomad 25, Maverick, Mentation, Sonedge J, Lasume 01, the Robot, No More Kono, Spirit of Love, Renfield 88, Scamman 93, Slyfire Fox, I Am Wonderland 101, Redhead 1517, Mr. Fuck 'em Up 2001, Russian Christmas.
Fuck, that's a good one.
That sounds like a wrestler. I want to thank Alina Starshine. For the 10 subs gifted to the community. Goddamn, Alina Starshine, thank you so much for that donation. We also came up with a wrestling name last night. I think everyone in this chat would approve. The wrestler's name is Absolute Washington.
Fuck yeah.
There you go. Karate, yeah. Zen Lita, Karate Eagle, Hyro Gaddix, as well as Wells 234, Commander Solus, Alcoholic, Godfather 21, and the Taubes dropping not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5, not 6, but 6D subs to the community. God damn, from the Taubes with an incredible just absolutely incredible 60 subs gifted to everyone in the chat. Thank you so much to the Tobs. If you got a sub, please thank him. That is incredibly kind of you, dude. Major Nate, thank you for the sub as well. Desolus1721, Drake
Fucking Christ!
Oh God.
Drake Fate, just another clone. Wolven the Sixth, thank you so freaking much. Mark Wolf with 5 subs gifted to the community. Thank you so much to Mark Wolf. Trick the Rat, Bernie Cinders, Fusebox08, thank you so much. Mason, I want to thank Burnout Fawn for gifting 5 subs to the community as well. Thank you so much, Burnout Fawn. Blackwing Hellkite gifting 10 subs to the community as well. Master Monster 11 gifting 10 subs to the community as well. So thank you to Burnout Fawn, Blackwing Hellkite, and Master Monster 11 for their incredibly kind sub drop. Oh my god. Dragon 00 Slayer, All Trick, Random Person 4122. Thank you so much for the subs. D4C Trice gifting 5 subs to the community. Thank you so much to D4C Trice. Brutus Maximu, thank you for the 5 subs as well. Thank you to both of you so much. Brutus Maximu and D4C Trice. God damn, guys. Infinity Judge, thank you for the 18-month resub. Now I'll do the bits.
Whoa.
Dude.
Fun.
Yeah. Well, that looks like I'm gonna have to go about doing it, I think. Dragon124 with the 1500 bits. Well, my Steam account's foobar. Here's some bits for being brightest light on this day. Oh, we're so sorry, dude. I hope we get that sorted out. Thanks so much. Obscure Sanity for the 500 bits. No messages. Miss Basil level with the 500 bits. Talking, did you see Jericho promo on Dynamite? Something happened that you're gonna like? No, I have not. Sorry, I've been really busy with a bunch of other things, but I'll try and check it out the best I can. Basil Lovable, thank you so freaking much. Dizib91 with 1,000 bits. So, is this a joke stream, or did I miss the joke? The joke is...
Just to clarify, this is not an April Fool's game. We are playing as normal.
Yeah? No April
We're
Fool's?
just a bunch of jokers.
Don't worry,
If you want to enjoy April Fool's stuff, Unexpectables wise, apparently someone took over the Twitter. So if you're not following the Unexpectables Twitter, maybe check that out. I don't know what's going on there, but apparently there's been gratuitous chest shots and other things.
My question was not answered. I am upset.
Dizip91, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. And nonetheless, Princess Boots, thank you for the bits. Lachlan, 1987 for the 500 bits. It's time to slay some dragons. Slay some dragons with Lachlan, 1987. Great year. The second Quid with 1,000 bits survived the round of layoffs this last week, despite being the new guy. Here, have some bits because I still have a job. Well, the second Kid, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Thank you so freaking much, though, dude. Monkey0953 with the 500 bits. Good luck, my dudes. Kick that half-dragon's ass. Also, thanks for singing me happy birthday yesterweek. Literally made my day. Well, Monkey, thank you for the 500 bits. Thornton 2017 with the 5,000 bits. Please, Monty, give us a chance to show you how much we love you, just like we did for Critical Role. Please start a Patreon for the Alavas module. I will be the first to donate. Thornton 2017, thank you.
If I had the time... then yes.
He will buy you time. That's fine. He will give you 4 of his hours each day. All right, Thornton 2017, thank you for the 5,000 bits, though, dude. That's very nice of you. Kratos Ariam, thank you for the bits. Turd Ferdberg with 1,100 bits. Come on, guys. I gotta get through the subs and bits. They're all so nice. And just because the man's name is Turd Fergberg.
I will be right back. I gotta... before we start.
When I say Turd Ferdberg, my mouth turns into PC Principal from South Park. That's what happens. Turd Ferdberg. It just happens. Like the mouth goes there. Wells234, thank you for the sub. Nerdy Notion Z with 1,000 bits got laid off due to the virus. So last bits for a while. Hope everyone is safe, taking care of themselves. Xander. Well, Nerdy Notion Z, dude, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. So man, definitely take care of yourself first and foremost. And this goes out to everyone in the chat. You take care of yourself first and foremost in these uncertain times. That's all we ask. But thank you so much for the 1,000 bits nonetheless. Commander Solus, thank you for the sub. Alcoholic, thank you for the sub. Daisy, for the 500 bits. To the face when working in retail and getting a sickness other than COVID-19 and needing to stay at home anyway. Guess I'll... Wait, shit. Yay! With 500 bits. Oh my gosh.
Holy fuck.
Wow. Yeah. Godfather 21 with a prime sub. Thank you so much. Hadis and James with 1,000 bits. I just want to thank you all, lovely and wonderful guys. You've been helping me get through some heavy depression. Monty, your storytelling is wonderful, enrapturing, and beautiful. I'm very invested in these characters. No April Fools. You all have my serious gratitude. 1,000 bits from Hadis and James. Well, thank you so much, dude. Blackfoot Ferret with the elite bits. Octo is playing a version of Mario 64 where everything is Daisy. I think Zenrio failed another wild magic roll.
Oh, I hate that. That sounds terrible.
I watched a little bit of it. It was awful.
The best way of describing
I am
Octopip,
Daisy.
it's just like someone's doing a real life run as if he's in an escape room. It's like the whole world's an escape room, and he's just trying to figure things out with different things. But the Toms, thank you again for the 60 subs. Incredible. Thank you so much. Major Nate, thank you for the sub. Robert's nephew with the 1,500 bits. Hi, guys. Even though the world is stressing out, I just want to share some good vibes. I'm a teacher, and my school closed at the moment, so I get to catch you guys live for the first time in forever. Just so you know, Taki, you guys actually introduced me to Critical Role. You were the first D&D podcast that I have watched, and now I have watched too many. Well, Robert's nephew, thank you so much for the 1,500 bits. Thank you so much for checking us out live. And if you haven't checked out Adventure Zone yet, it's on my list of must-watch. It's just good. Nothing can beat a family dynamic. SWolf95 with 1,000 bits. Yay, my internet's working good enough to watch tonight. Well, SWolf95, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Desolate1721, Drake Fate, another clone. Oh, I read these off, but thank you nonetheless, all you guys. Blackwing Hellkite, Master Monster 11, and Burnout Vaughn, thank you again, guys. Bickley the Great with the 500 bits, another week of quarantine, another week of no D&D. Glad I get to watch you guys again for the third week in a row. Well, Beaky Lee the Great, thank you so much for showing up, and thank you so much for choosing us. August says, hi, with the 500 bits. I wanted to sub, but the button isn't there for me for some reason. Take my bits instead for now. Well, thank you. Hi, August. Just Neelon with the 525 bits. I've been at my place alone for a week, and I haven't shaved, and I've started naming the neighborhood opossums. Send help.
Dude, I cut my own hair yesterday.
We
Is
got
one of them lying out?
we gotta call one of the possums impossible.
Mission Impossible.
Yeah, there we go. Altric, random person, 4122, thank you as well. Baba Ganoush, thank you for the bits. Lynx Flame with the 1,400 bits. Have some birthday bits. Gotta catch it later on the YouTube. Happy birthday, Lynx Flame! Oh! And that's all we got. Oh, I just saw it too, guys. I'm behind. I'm trying to catch up. Kim U Reaper with the 5 subs gifted the community. Thank you so much to Kim U Reaper. Dragon 00 Slayer, thank you for the bits. The Cinder King, thank you for the 31 months of support, dude. Defective Sheep with 10 subs gifted to the community from Defective Sheep. Nothing defective about you or your kindness. Thank you so much, Defective Sheep. Portal Dropper 339 with the 500 bits. Some cakes for the good boy during these times of universal crisis and eternal brouhaha. Stay safe and healthy, y'all. Portal Dropper 339, thank you for the 500 bits. The Master Monster 11 with an additional 5 subs gifted to the community. Well, thank you so freaking much, Master Monster 11. Appreciate those 5 subs gifted. John 49357, thank you for the bits. Flame Master 9, thank you for the 3,000 bits. I got some overtime money from Stocking Shelves. Gonna share the love. Hey, dude, thank you so much for the 3,000 bits, Flame Master 9. Make sure you take care of yourself first and foremost, but we appreciate you sharing the love, man. Infinite Kitty, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Warlord Taco with 1,000 bits. Sadly, I will have to catch the VOD later. Have fun, guys. 1,000 bits from Warlord Taco, and an additional 5 subs gifted to the community from Warlord Taco. He's a gracious warlord. He's not a spicy taco. Wandering Disciple, thank you for the bits. Warlord Taco, thank you for the 2-month resub as well.
God damn it.
Look at the chat.
I know, dude. I got it up. I see what I'm seeing. It's overwhelming. Skibro836 with the 15,000 bits.
Christ alive.
Skibro83. Can we get snaps out for Skibro836? Ding dong, the dragon's religion is wrong. Oh, that's just.
Wow.
All right, let's do it again. Hey, Zito, can you read that off for him? Ding dong, the dragon's religion is wrong. Can you give me the old New Yorker flair to it?
Hey, ding dong! The old dragon religion's dumb as shit.
That's okay. That's close though. Skibro836, thank you so much for the 15.
Fucking God!
Ah!
Guys, let us play D&D,
Dragon
please.
00 Slayer with 1,300 bits. Locked inside because of quarantine and your stream always helps, so take some bits. Well, Dragon Double O Slayer, thank you for the 1,300 bits. Xenonade, thank you for the sub. Burning Jalapeno, thank you for the sub. Fusebox08, thank you for the bits as well. Philip Tanner with the 500 bits. I'm heading to the hospital to clean corona rooms soon. And no joke, but the Unexpectables always makes me feel like a hero while helping others. Well, Philip Chanter, you do your due diligence, man, and we thank you so much for what you are doing. Goes without saying. 500 bits. Philip Chanter. Alucard True V. Rand Cossack. Thank you for the subs. Mad Wombat Man. Thank you for the bits. Thornton 2017 with an additional 10,000 bits. Here is me. I'm awestruck right now. Sorry.
Yeah, yo, you fucking, yeah.
Yeah. Thornton 2017 with 10,000 bits. Here is me proving how much and so many others are willing to help you out during whatever process you will have to go through to make a Patreon for an LMS PDF. Viewers, if you feel like me, Nadine,
don't worry. This is how I feel about writing stuff.
Nadine. This is why they crush. This is what that feeling you're feeling, Nadine, is what crushing a union feels like. You want to stop it from forming. You just want to stop it. Thornton 20.
Everyone should have dental.
Thornton 20. Nadine, why are you holding back the Alavastian dental plan? Dental plan. Dental plan. Scarlet needs braces.
That pie.
Thornton 2017 with the 10,000 dental plan bits. Thank you so much. Argent Lyell 13, thank you for the sub. J Frost 747 with 20 subs gifted to the community. Newt's out for J Frost 747. Dude, thank you so freaking much for the 20 subs, man. Omen the Gloomy Bunny, thank you so much for the bits. Omen the Gloomy Bunny, thank you for a bunch of bits you've dropped. And Zaniel Kun, thank you for the sub and the bits. 400 bits. Think fast. Ow. Brandy 138 with 1,000 bits. Get them dragons and get color-coded dragon hide jackets for each of you. Do it. Brandy, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits as well. Captain Chips 15 with a 1,500 bits. First I've ever gotten to watch live after spending months catching up. Yo, what's up? Nothing too much, Captain Chips 15. Thank you for joining us. Pyrotherian with the 10,000 bits. Snap for this boy. Bitches to the fallen out there! Almost one-shot my ally to actually death in a friendly duel while playing a Sorcerer last session. I know, you're just trying to get out there and your friends just jump in front of your lightning spears. It's crazy.
You have 3 minutes.
Dental plan! Pyrotherian with a 10,000 bits. Why would you kill your friend intentionally? That's crazy. Levi Ware 03 dropping... Guys, 50 subs on the chat. 50 freaking subs dropped in the chat from Levi Ware 03. Guys, like, there are a lot of bit drops, a lot of subs drops that you guys have done here. That is incredibly, incredibly kind. I don't know what to say. Levi Ware 03, thank you so much for the 50 subs. That is, I don't know what to say. Sermo Lex, thank you for the 20-month 3 sub. Like Hylian, Akanoris, thank you all for the subs as well. Glycerius with the 500 bits. Preach! Preach! Defective Sheep with an additional 1,000 bits on top of that. If you think about it, if Remy were an Azamar, he'd be the perfect Steven Universe build.
What?
Oh, fuck me.
He is Remus Corbo. That's all I got. That's all I know. That's all I know about the whole series. I assume the rest of the show is that.
Hey, Monty, your Nemesis icon works.
I know! I'm using it a lot, and I'm happy about it, dude.
Is he smiling? Is he smiling and blushing?
He's so cute. Yeah, I posted it.
He's 40% teeth.
He's like, I'll post it again, but he's fucking, look at him. He's so cute.
Well, there we go.
Nutcase did that, by the way. Thanks to Nutcase.
One more time for all, big thank you to all the incredibly big donations that we received here tonight. Levi Ware 03, Defective Sheep, Pyrotherian, Captain Chips, Bandy 138, J Frost 747, Thornton 2017, Skibro 836, Dragon Slayer, Warlord Taco, Flame Master 9, Master Monster 11. The list. Oh my god! You got. Seriously, guys, please.
You have 1 minute. You have 1 minute. Go.
Alpha 80, 87, 500 bits, Kobold Dab. Just a couple of them. And Link Hylian with the last bit drop. Where I think I'm going to be able to read off here. Link Hylian with the 10,000 bits. Hey guys, I'm so happy we are going down task route. Angry Ranger Boy for life. Well, Link Hylian, thank you so much for the 10,000 bits.
All right, you guys ready to start?
Yeah.
Sure am.
All right, Bosco, are you
go.
here? Bosco,
Sure
are you
am.
here? All right, you guys ready to go? Let's go.
Bye, chat.
Just a heads up, I cannot find my notes, so
Seat of the pants.
Seat of the pants. I mean, I know what's going on, but I just had notes for stuff and like previous stuff that you just keep in mind, so I might need assistance with some names.
Is this game going to start?
but-
Where do you guys go? Left. You just go, fuck! Okay.
Yeah, fuck, I just throw the book.
The
All right.
white, real fast, white fucks up with an additional 5,000 bits right through the gate, right through the window, right through the crack. Here we go! Think of white fucks up!
All right. When last we left our heroes, Panic the Tiefling Bard, Remy the Kenku Fighter, Borky the Orc Barbarian, Greckles the Kenku Rogue, and Task the Kobold Ranger, after a savage assault from the Cult of the Dragon, the party left the city of Alavas to heal, to pursue the dragon cult to the north. Darkus, having knowledge of Task's presence in the continent of Alavas, demanded an exchange of him for the city to be left from the onslaught of dragon sieges. Concerned for Task's fate at the hands of the council, Bork Bronzefang warned the party and gave them a chance to make the choice to leave for themselves. Taking provisions and readying their mounts and assessing the damages, the party rushed through the city gates, striding northward to a land completely unknown to them. So, as you guys head out the gates, fucking roll 20. God damn it.
What happened?
What
They
happened?
keep I have like music tracks and they keep opening all the folders every time.
Oh, God.
So every time I want to grab atmosphere, I have to fucking
All of a sudden.
all right. There we go.
Head north, guys.
Please
Quit
let me know if
clowning
you guys,
around.
please let me know if you guys can hear it.
Nope. Wait.
No, why isn't that-
Wait.
It's
Yes.
very quiet.
It's quiet.
All right. So, as you guys head out on your lizard hounds, the first immediate thing is that they're fucking fast.
Cool.
Nice.
You know when you keep a dog indoors for a really long time and they get really like kind of like cagey and get really zoomy once you let them out?
Nice.
It's kind of like that. They have this overabundance of energy, and it is a bumpy ride. I'd like everybody to just roll a quick animal handling, with the exception of Remy, because Remy, you have Volo, and Volo is a good griffin.
These are Raskavel rabbits. I'd like to see them try.
That is an 11.
Natural
Oh,
one.
no. Oh, no.
No.
18.
19.
All right.
You all suck.
So everybody but Borky, you guys are holding on for dear life, and it is like a rough ride. Borky, you are like holding onto the reins and being slammed over and over on like the saddle. Like you can't sit in the saddle. You just keep getting slammed on the
Oh, my
back. 'cause
groin.
you were-
Oh, my groin. Oh, my groin. Here's the thing.
At
I
one
have...
point, you fall off and you're getting dragged on the grass, like, and you have to like
Here's the,
pull
what I'm-
yourself back up.
Now, I'm guessing with these mounted lizards, I'm guessing they jerk to the side really quickly when they want to change direction.
Yeah, it's
That's-
like without any warning. Yeah, because they're pretty wall-eyed, so they don't have to turn and look. So there's no like any warning.
Can I flavor this natural one with a true story of what happened when I went to horse riding camp?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so what has happened with horse riding camp? See, horses like to play follow the leader, and sometimes a horse will just be like, yeah, I don't like those rocks over there. So I'll hug the side of whatever it is, not caring what the rider is. So I got knocked off a horse by hitting a tree. The problem was, it was slowly coming towards me, like Austin Powers and the steamroller.
That happened to me too at a fucking trail riding. The horse had enough of me and fucking beelined it off the trail just to knock me off its back. And it's like, fuck you, Oreo, you're a shit horse.
It's like, but here's the thing, we were traveling at like 5 miles an hour. It was so slow. It was like, no! I'm like seeing it coming 100 meters away. And I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to.
peeling you off.
I'm just like slowly leaning closer to it. I'm like, what are you doing, horse? No. I say nay, horse. I say nay.
Horse, please.
Anyway, back to the riding. These guys are really, really fast. They're really, really like, and it's almost like it's not like a horse where it gallops. It's like there's a lot of time where you're just in the air because these things just jump like just to and fro. It's really strange. So there's a lot of jumping and landing. As you guys are riding them northward, you guys are like galloping forward, and you begin to see about a 20-foot wall coming up, a farm wall, and they are going a straight shot towards that wall.
A farm wall, as in like
a stone wall up ahead.
Can I roll a perception check since I'm in the air to see over it?
Sure, absolutely, with advantage.
That's gonna be a 23.
23. There are sheep over that wall, and you don't see anybody else. There's like a farmhouse off a fair distance, but it's just like herds and herds of sheep. At this point, if anyone doesn't choose to do anything, the lizard hounds reach that wall and immediately just start climbing up it without any hesitation.
Avai, stop!
You guys immediately, you guys were like sitting like horizontally. Now you're sitting like vertically on these lizards, like holding on to their necks for dear life as they just begin to climb up the wall.
Can we say Borky's currently being strangled by the reins a little bit?
Oh yeah, you're getting dragged over.
Do we have saddles and saddlebags?
Yeah, you guys have saddles. No saddlebags though. You have reins and you have saddles. That was what was provided. As you guys stride over the wall, your lizard hounds just leap off the top of the wall, and all of you guys, I'm gonna say everyone roll a dexterity check real fast. You guys aren't used to this.
just a regular dex check.
Just a regular dex check, just to see how well you handle this landing.
Soft
That's
20.
that one.
11.
Soft 20.
Here I go.
All right. As the lizard hounds land, all of you guys like get basically as you land, you hit the heads, like you collide heads with your lizard hounds because they land on the ground and your heads just whip smack right into your lizard hounds. Greckles, you kind of get nervous and you like fall sideways off and are still holding onto the reins. Now you and Borky are being dragged behind your lizard hounds as they are now rushing through this sheep pen. All the sheep now are panicking and screaming and like darting in different directions, and the lizard hounds are like, ooh, movement, and are like kind of like chasing and zigzagging against all the animals.
Disrespect your surroundings.
Can Remy shout down instructions to the clearly stumbling baboons below?
Absolutely. You come down to like a soft hover as they're like being dragged and pulled, and the lizard hounds are chasing sheep.
I need the
Panic
banter
task,
music.
pull on your reins, we need to stop.
Fine, let's do it. I'm pulling on the reins on it.
Remy is gonna move close.
Whoa!
Remy is gonna move close to Borky and then Greckle's animal and yank on the reins for them to stop because they can't when they're behind.
No, as you pull on the reins, all of them just like immediately like put on the brakes, like you know when an animal like stops by like pushing their legs forward.
Yep.
All of them stop like that, and most of you guys almost get thrown off again if you weren't expecting it. Greckles and Borky, you guys crash into the legs of your lizard hounds as they stop.
Oof.
Both of them sit too, almost sitting on top of you guys.
Good.
I mean, I
Greckles,
love.
Borky, what have we learned?
Well, I learned that the only thing I'm good at with these lizards is coming up with a name for them. That's about it. It's just something weird. See, like a horse I get because you give it sugar and it's happy. A lizard is too unpredictable, right? A lizard will eat like anything. Quiet, Green, I'm mad at you.
So typically, if these things are trained riders, you're going to want to use the reins to stop and direct it, and 2 kicks to the side should get it to move.
Okay, but well, how many kicks to make it stop?
Typically, that's what the reins are for. You gently tug on them, and they'll know that that's to stop if they're trained correctly, which it seems they are based on Panic and Task being able to handle them.
I was about to say, would this apply for all species of these kind?
What
nervously over.
Okay, but where? By the way, that wall over there, it's 20 feet high. Where are we? Why is there a wall?
That's another reason I wanted us to stop. We need to figure out exactly where we are and where we are headed. Task, Do you have any general idea of where we're headed? Or Panic, perhaps one of your visions gave us an idea?
I look at God.
Greckles
I'm
raises.
of no help here.
Greckles nudges in. I actually know where we're going because I was able to get that out of a big guy before we got sent out. Remember, we're going to Labros Village. It was a 3-day up above game. Was it a 3 days walk or 3 days ride north?
I believe it's a 3 days ride north.
It was due north, correct?
It was due north. 3 days ride.
How long have we been riding, Monty, approximately?
Like 10 minutes.
Oh
You
God.
guys literally just left Alavast.
All right, so
And you are
what's-
currently in
Great start.
You're currently in the farm region of Alavast.
so we're going to need to use a bit of discretion, make sure you don't push your mounts too hard if they start to go too fast. Slight tug to keep them under control. It's not like we're in a rush. It's probably going to take about 3 days anyway. Any questions?
As you guys are having this conversation, you begin to hear barking off to the distance
Oh,
of
dear,
the
there's that
farmhouse.
We should
And
get out of
you
here now.
watch as the door opens and you see a humanoid of some kind, and you just off in the far distance hear kind of yelling and grabbing a pitchfork.
Oh no!
Okay, now we need to go. We need to go.
All right, I look down at my lizard hound and I whisper into its quote unquote ear, Vahi, go, and I tug it.
Okay, you tug, nothing happens.
Well, I mean, I use Remy's
kick.
kick
Yeah.
to get him
Double
to go.
kick.
You gave him a kick and he just starts it's like you just that the moment the heel hits the side, it's like pew, it just starts going.
It's just
Guess
that
we'll all
looks.
remount then.
It's just I like a slow
I
build up.
give-
God damn it! Borky gets on again.
I
What was that?
give my lizard hound a little bit of the heel. Hi ho, Judas.
Remy's gonna hop back on Volo, and since he's in the air and can move a little bit faster, he's going to fly past the farmhouse. He's gonna flick a coin down to the man, obviously not high up because it'll kill him. He's gonna flick a gold piece to the man and say, "My apologies, sir. You're doing great work."
You watch as he just like kind of looks around, and then by the time he turns back to his field, the lizard hounds are all gone.
What a time.
It's like 0 to running in the 90s immediately. That's like just jumping right. No, and I'm taking that from the chat, but you're just being dropped right into like in the middle of the chorus.
Yeah,
Also,
there's no build up. They just go. They have really good traction.
Panic, Connor, can I just ask you a question real quick? Did you
course.
actually name your lizard hound Judas?
Fuck yeah, I did.
I fucking hate you and love you at the same time, and I didn't know it was possible. So we're gonna continue due north, and if this is the time for roleplay, I'm gonna try to fly up next to Task to talk to him.
Okay. Yeah, it's you guys have a lot of ground to cover and a lot of air to cover. so.
Cool. I'm gonna try to talk to Task in a
You
somewhat
can
hushed
you can
tone.
ride on Volo on the ground. Volo can run.
True. Then yeah, I'll do that. So that I guess know that they jump. So I don't know if these things are jumping.
Yeah, they're jumping over fences and stuff, but there's a lot of
Got it.
flat land.
It's like that
so.
fucking it's like that BBC or Animal Planet thing where the lizard's running away from all the snakes and somehow gets away.
Oh yeah.
Task, a word.
Aye.
I wanted to apologize for in the tunnels. I didn't mean to insinuate that what you were suggesting was a bad idea.
No, I understand that. It's just given the circumstances, this is either I face what I've been running away from or what I've been searching, and for the past 3 years, I kind of lost sight if it was running away or if it was going towards the goal.
When you suggested that either you will finish Darkus or you'll end it yourself, were you implying what I think you were implying?
Of course I was, but at the same time, that wouldn't be smart. Whatever he's looking for is obviously, he like puts his hand on his chest, is trapped inside me and inside Winter of all things. So probably ending our lives would just give us what he wants. Or give him what he wants, sorry.
Perhaps, which is why I think it would be unwise to even consider that, unless it's as a absolute last resort.
Right. I figured it would just be a way to deny him what he wants, but this is all happening so fast. I'm not following this plan altogether. I'm not even I'm formulating one as we speak, and I'm not getting anything.
Well, I don't know what we're going to encounter in terms of finding Winter or finding darkest, but I will follow your lead on this. As invested as I am, this is your mission.
And I will find an end to it, one way or the other.
As you guys ride, the weather is nice. It's spring, early spring, so it's a bit chilly, but it's very clear skies, rolling clouds. And as you guys hop over farmland, you see like alpacas, you see llamas, you see cows, you see chickens. Really hard to get the lizard hounds to ignore the chickens. And as a couple hours pass, panic. There's a little voice in your head that chirps in. Panic, it's Helena. Where did you go?
Welp. It's a
I looked into Scarlet. She is fine. Where did you go?
Oh.
That's the end of the message.
Okay, I will reply. Tell no one.
Good start.
Secret mission.
Excellent continuation.
Can't believe you didn't DM your girl, man. What the fuck?
Tell Scarlet. Shut up.
Okay.
I'm trying to fucking talk here. Tell Scarlet I'm okay. We'll be back.
It cuts out.
Maybe 3. Shit.
Uh,
Shut up!
there's a while, like there's like probably a 10-minute interval as you're traveling, and another message comes back. Okay, I won't message you again. Sorry.
Oh no!
Wah, wah.
Oh no!
Did you say tell Scarlet shut up? Is that exactly what you said?
We quit. Well, you fucking interrupted. I'll reply back. Message me when you want. Just on the road. Glad you're all safe.
Yelling at my idiot friends.
Yelling at Borky. God damn it.
It's like that one Garfield comic when John's on the phone. Garfield sneaks a pork chop off his off the plate. John goes, "You fat hairy pig! I shave you bald and put you out in the cold." Hello? Click.
Sorry. That. This will be my last words.
All right. There is another like decent amount of time that passes as you guys kind of break lunchtime. Helena responds and goes, "Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Scarlet is okay. She was at an opera house, but was safe. Very busy now. Bye."
Panic.
Once again, I'll reply. Good luck. Hope we're still on for that concert when I get back. See you soon.
This is really hard to do when you're riding on the back of a fucking lizard, by the way.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Well, I mean, you said we're taking our lunch break, right?
I mean, if you want to
Going
stop.
up a
Well, my question to you, Monty, is having been on the front and knowing what is needed in terms of rations and water, how are we all feeling and or looking as we've been on the road since this morning?
None of you have experience being in the Tatalon jungles, so you don't know what the capability of the lizard hounds are. If you guys want to stop for a break, you absolutely can.
I think it would be smart also because we should eat a ration at this point because we've been traveling for half a day.
I mean,
Are
sure.
rations based on day or by meal?
So
I thought
you
it was
can-
by day.
you
Well,
can
what
take
I
a
mean is
small
like
ration
we
or
haven't had a
big
meal yet
ration.
today.
Yeah, you guys haven't eaten yet, so.
So I would recommend we stop, ration up, including feeding the hounds and water. So actually, if
I
there's
have
any
plenty
kind of
of
bodies of
rations.
water, because we're by the farms, if there's any kind of body of water, a river, or anything like that, where they can also drink, would be great.
Sure, go ahead and roll a survival check to find water. Yeah, this would be.
Natural
Help.
one.
Ah,
Do you want me to roll?
yeah, absolutely. Anyone can
Sure.
roll if they want to. Remy, as you're flying through the air, you see like
21.
puddles. Task, you smell the water just as a natural kind of lizard-like creature. You just kind of got this inkling for it. Off the
As
side
I
of the
lick my
road.
eyeball and look to the right.
As you look up, I'm assuming, are you guys taking the main, like, there's a road, or are you guys kind of being off to the road at this point?
If there's a road that's leading to this town, I assume that would be the smartest thing
Yeah,
to do. 'cause
the
we
road.
don't have a map.
The water is off the road, kind of in the woods. Not far off, but, like, just kind of like in a gully, kind of,
As long as
creek
it's easy to
area.
make our way back, that should be fine.
Oh, yeah, it's totally easy. It's just
Okay.
off the road, so.
And when we land, I was going to talk to Panic and let everybody drink.
As you guys are heading to the water.
Hey, Borky.
Yeah.
Borky would like to talk to Task real quick. Pull up beside Task. While we're almost at the water.
All right, cool.
Hey, Task.
Hi, what's up?
Okay, so he's heading up north, but the question is, are we going for the village or are we going for the mountain? Are we gonna bypass the village to get in the mountain? Are we going to the mountain? We kind of left really quick. I don't know. I want to know how to
We're following-
prepare myself. You know.
My idea was that we go up the mountain, find the repetition, and in this case, log and whatever kobolds Panic's on his vision.
Well, we gotta look for the one place he shouldn't be. He should be there. The best I can say.
I'm more concerned about the two kobolds that Panic saw. One of them sounds, well, actually no, not even one. Both of them sound familiar.
Well, no matter what one we get there, when it comes to the kobolds, I mean, I'll do my due diligence not to say anything insulting.
I know you have a mission as well, Borky. We're gonna be going near Orcs.
Yeah, but I'm kind of worried. I'm trying to remember if these are the orcs, who murder people pretty casually, or these are the orcs whose leader is a big scary old lady. 'Cause that's the one that freaks me out. 'Cause to be a leader, to be an old leader as an orc, an old lady, she's whooped some ass.
This is going to be an adventure for all of us, Borky.
She still
You and me
whoops ass,
specifically.
probably. She still whoops ass to this day, probably.
Greckles will actually saunter in at this point because he has something he needs to throw in as well. Oh, God. I'm glad I don't do that on the regular. Task, I had a couple of questions for you, actually.
Very well.
I know that I only had a brief time to show this to you, but I wanted you to have a look at this sword and this insignia. I had no idea if you had any idea what it possibly meant. As I bring out the sword and the emblem.
Do I?
You have a soldier background, so yes. Very
Hell
clearly
yeah.
there is a hierarchy in this cult, and it's kind of militaristic in a way. Essentially, this would be like a commander. Basically someone in charge of a subsection of the forces that Darkus probably controls. It's not like an admiral or anything like that, but it's still significant enough. A significant sort of like leader in a sense. Be like a squad leader essentially. The sword definitely seems like almost like a status symbol in a way. Same with the insignia.
Well, whoever you nicked this from, they had some kind of status, enough to have a commanding voice.
I'm just wondering if we could use that to our advantage.
To a certain extent, it's a good idea, but best to use it as an actual weapon if worse comes to worse.
I was gonna ask you, should I leave these in your care? You're far more knowledgeable about these things than I am.
Let me double check if rangers can use martial weapons.
It's bigger than you. This
I
is
could use
not.
it.
This is not made for your size, though. Unfortunately,
Aw.
it is meant for a like medium to large creature. It is a big sword, and it's not magical. So unfortunately, it will not change to fit you. So it's a nice sword. It's a very, very nice sword. But yeah, unfortunately.
Well, the only thing I can see this being used now is as a diplomatic piece. So you best hold on to it for now.
Either that or maybe a way to disguise our way in. I'll think about it.
We're not going for darkest first. The plan is to find this mountain of repetition.
Sure.
As you guys lead your lizard hounds to water and dismount, all of your thighs burn.
Oh.
You guys like get off and immediately it's like, oh!
Oh god! Ouch! Oof! My thighs!
The lizard hounds go over to this pond, which, by the way, the moment they see the pond, they like run over. There's a frog sitting on a lily pad. It just sees the lizard hound and goes and then jumps into the water.
I'm just imagining 4 lizards with their giant darting tongues going. What?
3 out of the 4 do that. Who had the orange one? Or the yellow one, sorry. I'm looking at my notes here.
That would be me. That's Judas.
Judas just dunks his head in,
Smart lad.
and you're not sure what's going on, but there's movement, so maybe he's drinking. You're not sure.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
Can
If
I
you
roll
guys-
some-
Gotta keep a cool head.
I would recommend looking at their intelligence score.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
They're kind of the big.
Judas had. Oh.
Oh no!
Negative
Got an
3.
intelligence of. Yeah, 4.
Mine's dumb as fuck too.
Hey, Monty.
Yeah.
So Remy is going to feed Volo one of his rations.
Okay.
So I'm going to expend that, and then I'm also going to use my water skin to let him get water. And once he's done, I'm going to refill it up in the stream.
Likewise.
I also do that.
So I just want to imagine Remy's like, I know what I'm doing, and everybody's like, yeah, that.
No, I wanted to fucking.
We'll copy you and see where this goes.
If our things die, it's your fault. If
I
they live,
don't know.
we're smart.
Remy dresses really well. I trust him.
I'm gonna roll to see if I can like just grab a spear or something and just catch some fish.
Sure, absolutely. This is a pretty shallow stream and pond, but I mean you could try.
I'd like to at least try. I'd like to at least try, because then that would be Avahi's dinner.
All right, go ahead and roll just a survival check with disadvantage for me.
11.
Yeah, there's nothing in here. You kind of go stabbing and there's like frogs, and you're like, yeah, they're tiny. That's not gonna really work for him.
Ah, balls.
Yeah.
All right.
Tess,
Good
do you know
thought,
of
though.
any? Do you know of any edible vegetation around here? Berries, leaves, anything like that?
Do I?
I mean, there's like mushrooms, just wild berries. You do notice after the lizard hounds are done like drinking, they actually just start eating grass.
Oh shit! Really? They're omnivores like that.
Yeah.
They just start eating grass. These guys are specifically omnivores. I believe the horses were herbivores, and then the saber tigers were strictly meat. So these
Wow,
guys
that's
are
really good, actually.
they just start eating the grass. It's weird because they grab it with their tongue and then pull it into their mouth and then just start chewing it. Oh god, what's yours name again? Greco's.
Hanzaki.
Hanzaki takes some dirt with it too. He's eating dirt.
Excellent. It's a good lad. Hey, it's grit. You know, it's
Yeah, I was
fun.
about to say it's how he churns the shit in his
Ah,
stomach.
it's part of the food octagon.
Monty, I would like to try to see if I can go forage mushrooms, berries, things of that nature.
I'm gonna say you'd have to really go into the depth
Oh,
of
like
the
deep
woods
in.
for
Okay,
this. Yeah,
okay,
this is
no worries.
there's probably stuff in the woods, but you have to go in the woods, and that would definitely
Okay.
set you off course. So
Okay, no worries.
Connor, Remy's going to approach Panic.
Okay.
Panic, I had a question. That sending stone, can it only send messages directly to certain people, or is it anyone in Alavast?
It's someone that you have to know. Someone that you've met within the last year, I think.
So if I
was
knew someone and
worded.
used the stone, it would work.
Yeah.
May I borrow it?
Sure.
Remy is going to take the stone, and then he is going
I'm
to
gonna have
cast.
to memorize the spell.
He's going to
moment-
cast. Oh,
the moment you take the stone, like it's a sphere, all the lizard hounds, like all their eyes dilate, and they all just immediately kind of begin to surround you, like ball, ball, ball.
Oh no!
I pull back
well, hang
away.
on. I can play with the lizard hounds. I can prestidigitation a ball and just.
All right, roll a persuasion check.
Oh God. Remy is going to assist since his life depends on it.
Oh, John, we're gonna have to spell that word out if we say it out loud.
That's a 23.
20.
It's super easy because they're dumb as shit. The moment there's
Yeah.
another ball, they're like, ooh, better ball, and immediately turn away and just start following Panic.
This one's red and is made of magic.
And
You
Monty,
throw
it's 25 words.
It's 24, I believe. No, it is 25. Isn't it 25?
25.
Yeah,
25.
25. All right, so he is going to cast a message to Vladimir. And it's going
Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
And it's going.
shit.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's going to say, headed north. Please message back description of husband. Investigating. Do not follow.
I will have to message Alfred and get
That's totally fine.
his response from him.
Oh yeah, I figure he'll respond like next session when you have a chance to talk to him.
That's a really good idea because I need to talk to him.
I know, and now you have a reason to. You're welcome. Let's.
Thank you.
You will see Remy hand the sending stone back to you, Panic, when he's done.
I appreciate the assistance.
Yeah, no problem.
You watch as like Panic is just being like they're kind of climbing on Panic, trying to get to the ball.
Ah! Pa! Ah!
That's your mistake for having the thing they want, Borky says, fake smoking a piece of grass.
Borky,
What?
there's still 2 more orc tribes that are to the north, correct?
Yeah, Beans, what was their name? Borky's gonna rack his brain trying to remember what the names of
Actually,
them were.
Remy can help you out.
I wanted to ask you about the blood axes to the direct north. I think they're near the Silver
Yes!
Kobold.
Yes, the blood axes are there.
Yes.
Yes.
They are quite violent from what I understand. I'm curious if you've been able to get any more information on them.
Nope, just horror stories, mostly just rumors, and, aftermath of the bloodletting. Just a whole bag of anxiety, really.
Greckles looks at Borky. Borky, he looks directly at you, very, very harsh.
Yeah, what?
This is your assignment. This is your responsibility.
Hey, Grex, I know that. I'm getting me jokes out now, because when I get there, I'm going to be serious, Borky. You remember his ass? His ass sent you out of the planning room.
And Greckles, you can't be too hard on Borky. This is kind of my fault all to begin with. The fact that you guys are with me in any sort of way is not only is it a large deal, but I'm asking you to come face my war, and it's not fair.
It's not just
Hey.
your war. It's all of our war now, Task.
We're all in this together. From the moment we've met, apparently, our destinies are intertwined or something like that. And we're all friends. Like, we fucking die for you.
Yeah, man. I mean, nothing's changed since the first day where I met you guys at that farm.
Task
Task,
takes
there-
a swig. Oh, go ahead.
Task, there are those that are born into greatness, and there are those that have it thrust upon them. The 4 of you, with no disrespect meant, were not meant to amount to anything, and yet you are heroes of the
Hey.
city of Alavast. Your fight, Task, is Borky's fight. Borky's fight is Greckles, as it is Panic's. You have transcended realms and planes for each other. There is no I in team.
Task takes a swig
That's
of his
true.
of his water skin and looks to the rest of them and holds it out to them, just like here. To Destiny, then may it fuck itself.
Here.
The destiny. May it fuck itself.
You know, I actually read in a book.
And hey, I would have at least been a pretty good musician on my own.
Did you say physician?
Musician Borky.
I was gonna say because he checks out a lot of ladies. And men.
Taka,
True.
What?
Greckles is actually going to inside Borky to see if he's like nervous or anything about all this.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Insight me.
Do you want to deceive?
you want to even try?
You possibly could with that. With that. pull of
Borky
the
just
pen.
has his
What are you
immovable-
inciting specifically?
I'm inciting to see if he's nervous about dealing with the orcs and whatnot.
All right, so if you want to hide your true feelings, then you have deception.
Or if you want a bro moment.
That is also true. If you
Oh,
want
no,
to just
no, no, no,
roleplay, you
we
can.
gotta build to that. We can't just give that away eventually.
You better deceive.
You got it. We
Oh,
got
no.
rule of 3. First time, Borky denies it. Second time, you deny Borky, and then the third time, we do it climactically at the end battle, and then we hold
Jesus, it's
hands.
the stages of denial.
Yes, really, it is.
All right, do you
Kurt,
want-
Yeah.
roll a deception check.
Damn. Ah, beans. That's an 8.
Oh God!
Is,
Are you
is
nervous?
Is Borky nervous?
He does not know. Borky
He
He doesn't know.
Borky doesn't know if he's nervous or not. Because the first two tribes went really well, but blood axes are really violent, like really violent. So Borky's
Get the
just
sense as Borky is staring off to the distance, you can't really get a read on him, but he's just like there's a lot going on in his brain.
one eye seems okay, the other eye doesn't. It's like you don't quite. It's like there's tensions bouncing back and forth every time he bobs his eyebrow.
He's doing that rock thing.
Borky, there's a second tribe to the northwest, I believe, by the Silver Mountains.
Yes, and they are not the blood axes.
Correct. They are the Iron Claws, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Yep.
They are ruled by the wives as the chieftains.
Yes, that was the one with the scary ladies.
Is that their leader?
I don't know. I don't know, dude. They don't talk to
No,
people.
it's all right. I'm just curious as to what you found.
Porky didn't find
You
much
know-
information.
Do you think it's wise that we visit them first then?
You know who does know?
Panic?
Your fucking researcher,
That's true.
because he visited them once before.
Yeah.
Oh, he did. Okay.
I wasn't trying to metagame. Thank you, Monty.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, he's met them. So,
Oh, I didn't talk. Did I talk to him about that?
note you learned how to read. You're
Yeah.
a little preoccupied with that. That took your full attention.
So, question: who in-game, in character, knows that? Not above game.
All you guys when he was
Yeah,
interviewing.
he
Oh,
told
good. Then I
them
can't
no.
say that.
Yeah.
Borky,
Yeah.
Yep.
if I might make a suggestion,
Yeah, sure, shoot, man.
Panic Sending Stone, I would message your researcher.
Borky just snaps his
I have some
fingers.
bad news about that one, boss.
I can only use it once a day.
Oh,
we got
son
at
of
least 3 days ahead of us.
well, son of a gun. I'll call him tomorrow.
Yes, that is probably for the best.
Yeah. I'll give him a call
I
tomorrow.
do think it'd be wise to visit the Iron Claws first, and then maybe gather some supporters so we, whenever if we do come across the blood axes, we'll have a little bit of clout.
Well, the reason why I ask is the Iron Claws are to the northwest, so they will deviate from our path slightly, whereas if we continue straight north, we will run into the blood axes in some form or another.
So you're saying we should go northwest and then go across it's east after that, and then go up.
Yes, if we wanted to speak with the Iron Claws, we would deviate west,
Well,
and then we would come back east to face the blood axes.
Would you believe me if I
I
told you
think
the
we need
iron?
all the.
Would you believe me if I told you the Iron Claw scared me like a little bit more?
I would believe you, and I would say that you have grown as the leader since then, and you are prepared to face this challenge.
Gentlemen, 400 people have been kidnapped. I think we need to tend to that first.
Well,
Unfortunately,
hang on,
Greckles were
Greckles,
not
because Darkest gave us a week.
Month.
Month?
A year?
Was
Yeah,
it
a month. It was a
Yeah, a
month.
month.
above
God?
A month, yeah, it's
Oh.
a
you. Yeah, it
month.
was a month. It was a month.
Now
Gave
let me
us-
go. I'm gonna go
gave
back
us a
into my
whole
clouds
month.
now.
Gave us a whole month. If we're going to do this, we're going to fight all of these cultists. We're going to need all the help we can get.
Also, there is not a
If we
guarantee
can-
that we will ever be this far north again. This is our one and only opportunity, which is why I brought it to your attention. I am following your leads on this task in Borky.
Well, sounds like the most pragmatic decision to make. So, better prep myself for the Iron Claws then.
Logic dictates the Iron Claws. My emotions tell me just gun straight to the mountain, but that's me.
In task, that is what my heart says, but my brain says the wise decision is, as Panic said, to gather allies or at the very least, investigate these two tribes. That is what Borky was tasked to do.
That would be a gamble, though, because there's no assurance that they will ally with us.
Correct, but we won't know if we don't try. Also, we know exactly what Darkus wants, which means without task, even if he were to find Winter, there is nothing he can do.
Unless you can track him.
I have that task literally like just looks up. I had a giant pit in my stomach thinking that. What if he's following us right now? He has some kind of eye on us.
It wouldn't surprise me if he did.
We're leading him right to Winter. We're giving him what he wants.
Shit.
This is all hypothetical, of course, but I wouldn't put it past him.
But honestly, what other choice do we have?
None really.
All right.
That
Well, we should probably mount up and get going, dude.
I would agree. Has everyone fed their mounts?
I have.
Yep.
Yep.
Freckles
Excellent.
looks over at Hanzaki eating fucking dirt. Yeah, I think we're good.
All right, then let us continue.
Just look at Green slowly licking mud.
Remy's gonna hop on Volo and take point by getting out of the woods and then hitting the air.
Above game, really quick. When we heard the original like somber song before all hell broke loose, did we all recognize that as Winter's kind of music, or would only people that really knew her extensively would know that?
It had a similar like tonality to it, but it was more baleful and low, and the song
Right.
was completely different. But something about it just kind of brought you back to that memory of her playing that flute on the back of her griffin before.
God damn it. Task literally just had a fucking Henry Cavill moment. Just really realized that, like, fuck.
You guys. Clamor on the back of your guys' lizard hounds. Who is taking point on the ground, by the way? Because Remy's in the air, but who's up front taking
I guess
point?
me.
Okay.
Borky second.
Greckle's third.
Panic is fourth.
Yep.
Panic is caboose. All right.
Hello,
You guys-
it's me. I am
Hello, I am Panic. I have a lot of junk in trunk.
You guys take off, and
Cookies.
once again, the moment that heel hits the side of that lizard, it's like a
Well,
bullet, like a shotgun.
bon
going off.
voyage.
The best way to ride on these things is not to kind of sit upright like a horse, but actually to kind of like lean forward like a motorcycle.
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
the best way to kind of like ride on them. Notably, they're like harnesses, like they're I guess you call them like bridles or whatever for horses. Actually have like handlebars on either side of where the face kind of is, so you can hold on that way. But there's also the actual like reins you can hold on to as well.
That's super cool,
Oh,
actually.
shit.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's pretty good. It actually does help a little bit with steering because you can actually steer them that way a little bit. They're
I'm
pretty.
all about
They're
that.
Man, we
really-
bought the motorcycles!
I know.
They're-
I'm all about getting them handlebars.
They're incredibly hard to actually like direct that way because their heads are so big and heavy. Borky doesn't have a hard time, but the rest of you guys do, unfortunately. So most of the time you have to use the reins. You guys keep going for another about 3 to 4 hours, making your way past farmsteads. It's surprising there are a few very scattered farmsteads out so far. There's actually like a cranberry lake that you see as
Hey,
you guys
Imani.
are running past. Yep.
Can I actually, can I stop at one of the local farms to ask, like what's ahead, what's in the forest, and what we should be prepared for?
Actually, as you're thinking about that, you see something cresting over the horizon ahead of you. You see 2 watchtowers. You would know this as a garrison.
Oh.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, you guys see two watchtowers up ahead. Remy, you would know about this. These are pretty common in the Vetreon, like it's a Vetreon thing. Vetreon is not just in charge of war, but also like garrisons, things like that. You know, keeping borders pretty safe. Beyond that,
This is the border of Alavast's territory.
more or less, yeah.
Okay.
And as do you guys keep heading forward? Do you guys want to stop? What do you guys want to do?
Probably
Do
good-
they
No, let's
do we
stop.
need to check in? Like, do
No,
they look
no.
like they're gonna stop us?
Not that we need to, but it would be good to at least get information.
There are a lot of soldiers, not like a ton compared to the front, but like there's at least like from what you guys can see, at least 30.
I would like to at least speak to one of the soldiers.
Yeah,
Okay.
ditto.
All right. So you guys head forward, eventually coming to a slow in front of this garrison. Some people kind of take your notice. There are some people who are kind of just like chewing on grass and looking towards you, and gaggle, mostly human, some dragonborn, some dwarf, just mixed bag.
Hail there, good soldiers. My compatriots and I have a couple of questions for you, if you may spare the time.
One of the humans kind of turns and goes, "You want to talk to the captain?"
If he is available, yes.
Sure. Captain Doof!
I'm sorry, what is his name?
I beg your pardon?
Captain.
Did you say Captain Doof?
Captain Doof!
Doof!
You
This
watch
man-
as there's a bit of moment of pause, as kind of like almost like a game of telephone. It's like Captain Doof, and then it just kind of keeps trailing up the ranks till eventually you watch, fully armored, a large lion tabaxi comes walking
I'm
out.
sorry, what?
That's
Oh, man.
He's got like a kind of like dark umber mane that kind of goes to black behind him. Like he's got almost like black tipped hair. His face is like, when you look at a lion, and they kind of got the I don't want to say the uwu face, but you know, like the little
the lips.
like that the
The
lips,
cat face.
the cat lips. Yeah. He kind of walks out. He's got this sort of look to him. He's very aloof looking. Like he's very like at a distance. You're like, whoa, totally intimidating. But the moment you see his face, he's kind of got this like very passive sort of chill look to him.
Oh, he's baby-faced.
Monty is
he wa-
Hugh.
He's pretty big, by the way. He's taller than you, Borky, by about a head. And he kind of walks up and goes, "Oh, hi there."
Oh.
No.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh no.
Is he? Okay. So how high up is he from us right now?
He's a head taller than Borky, so whatever Borky's height is, he's probably at just an extra foot.
Oh no,
just the
I
mane and
mean, like, is he
everything.
on the tower or is he on the ground in front of us?
No, he's on the ground. He's approaching you guys. He's got like a sword at his side. He doesn't look like super like regal like Balfour Belton, but he seems like he's in charge.
How's it?
Remy will walk up to him politely.
Hi, bud. Borky waves.
Wait there, bud.
Oh.
Nice spot of travel there for you, huh?
Yes, greetings, Captain Doof. My name is Remus Corbeau of the Griffin Riders. Are
Oh,
you in charge here?
It is a pleasure to meet you. He just reaches out and just poof, your hand just gets like just absorbed, and he shakes.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Have I ever heard his name in the ranks at all, ever?
What? History check,
Because I
guess.
feel like a Canadian lion would be something I maybe have heard about.
Going for a rip there, bud.
Big
Oh, yeah, go
Doof.
out. You want to go out for a rip there,
Couple
buddy?
of-
All right, you said a history check there. Here we go.
Couple of
now.
adventurers came up to the Watchtower the other day.
How about a nat 1?
You have not heard of this.
Okay.
Heck, you're not even sure he's a captain at this point.
Yeah, this is
So
weird.
glad we got the nat once out.
Anyway, Captain Doof, we are planning to head due north for a couple of days. However, we understand there are some orc tribes. We were curious if you had any further reconnaissance or information about either of the tribes to the north.
Well, I wouldn't recommend going to the north right now. It's a bit rough up there. It's got a little bit of flying lizard problems. I mean, you guys seem to be really well versed in lizards, but you know what I mean.
Captain, you're aware of what has happened in the city, yes?
Oh, yeah, I'm aware. We've doubled our numbers, of course, as per our announcement. Actually, hold on. Give me a little bit of a thinking here. He kind of looks over all of you.
Oh my god.
You would happen to be the Unexpectables, would you?
Yes, that would be these four.
Well, as a matter of fact,
Oh, great. There's a message for you. I'll go grab the message. You wait right here.
Oh, what? That's crazy. How did they know he was coming this direction?
Oh,
sort of pops his collar. We're fucking.
Can I
famous,
insight
guys.
that, by the way? Because
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah,
based
that's
on what
bad.
Yep. That's going to be a 16.
Oh, you fuckers are under arrest.
Oh, yeah, there.
Don't fucking resist, bastards.
Stop
on the ground, eh?
Stop resisting, okay? Stop resisting, or we're gonna have to.
Everybody will notice. It's a subtle thing, but you've been around Remy long enough. As soon as he says you have a message, Remy instantly, his posture gets much more
Stern.
it's no longer relaxed.
With the insight checks, there is no hostility from this man.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
the fact that he's a guard is concerning because you can't see this man in combat. A few moments pass, like 5 minutes, and he comes back with a raven on the crook of his arm, like he's just holding up this big raven.
Oh, thank you, but we already got
Yes.
2 birds.
It's just he just kind of grabs the raven by the back and just like offers it to one of you.
Remy will take the raven.
All right, you just hold up your arm and he places the raven on the arm. The raven begins to talk like
Oh,
with words.
is this common?
Yeah, this is actually
Okay,
animal
cool.
messenger
All
is
right.
pretty common. There's different varying levels of this spell. I
I had
You hear-
isotopes.
You hear Edward's voice come out of this raven.
I was figuring that. That makes sense.
Oh boy.
That's
All right.
strange. He's a
If you've got this message. Still a raven, I'm sorry.
No, no, it's
I love
fine.
it.
No,
Do
no,
it.
go.
Do it.
Go for it.
I understand what you need to do. Know that many of us didn't want you to leave. But circumstances as they are, the public is wanting answers. We didn't want to throw you to the wolves. But at the same time, Alavaz cannot take a secondary assault. We can endure an assault, but not without scathing losses. If you're heading northward, try your best. But don't be too reckless. If you need assistance, send for messages towards our way.
Well, it's good to always look
That
out
was
for
super
us.
weird hearing that.
Is this animal capable of sending a message back?
You don't know, you could.
Oh no, that's I was
Well, no,
asking.
he was asking
I was
again.
asking Doof.
Yeah, you could put like a little note on him.
I would advise we respond to Edward. We should construct something as a team.
I have animal messenger.
Even better.
All right. I will cast animal messenger on the crow.
It's a raven.
Raven.
It's big.
Right.
Wait,
sorry.
does he
Well,
have to cast it, or has it already been cast on the raven?
No, he has to cast it for a new
Okay,
message.
makes sense.
All right. So what am I telling him, guys?
So do you want to talk about this above game and then do it in game?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah,
a-
yeah.
oh.
Just do it in game.
I was just gonna say, let's just
Yeah,
do it again.
just
Yeah,
do it
I'm
in
good with
game,
that.
yeah.
All right. Go ahead, Greckles. Do you have an idea?
Definitely more information, both about the orcs and the mountain. The more information we have, the better off we are.
More information. All right. So task will say to the raven, Edward, we require more information on our travels ahead of the orcs, the kobolds, and any other dangers you find relevant.
I
You know,
would
no-
I would also recommend that you tell Edward to stall as long as he can, but then to send a message that they will turn over the desired kobolds to Dracus, which will give us more time.
Stall for time. We're aiming to seek out the silver kobolds. That's as much as I could do.
There you go.
You watch as the raven takes off into the air and disappears beyond the horizon. Well, that was pretty neato.
Yeah, oakley dokily, but how? So, is this? What is this watchtower for? What are you watching for? The
Well, this might surprise you, but dragons, amongst other things.
Okay, so you warned us, right?
What?
Or you warned us, like the dragons attacked the city.
Well, yeah, we knew about that because they were coming back, but they didn't. Weirdly enough, they didn't go this way, to attack the city. We would have warned if we had known, but
Wait.
Which way did they come from?
They didn't come from the north.
you watch as he kind of flips through like some paperwork. Sounds like they came from the east. Must have looped around.
You said other.
the
You said other things as well as dragons. What were those other things?
Oh, you got these weird kind of looking like pangolin things that kind of wander around here. They got a real sort of, I don't know what the word would be for it, but they really like them like spellcastery people. And it got faces like plates on them. It's very weird.
Oh fuck.
Damn it, above game. Damn it.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that is above and in game.
And the other thing to look out for, I mean, there are orcs. We haven't really met them. We don't know them very well. I mean, we stay on the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually had some questions about the orcs.
I mean, I don't know if I have answers for you, but go ahead.
Between the two, do you know the differences between the two tribes to the north?
I didn't know there were even 2 of them. I just know about the one.
Okay, that's it. That's fine. It's fine. I have no questions.
What else?
What was the one that you've heard about?
There's one that they're like bear hunters. They used to be up near the village, but I don't even know if they're there anymore. Kind of, because all the dragons. But
Lean towards Borky. Is that the Iron Claws?
I don't know. One's bloody, one's irony. I can't quite tell which one's which.
Why don't you ask if the females were leading the hunting parties?
Were the females leading the hunting parties?
no, we only see like guy orcs.
Okay, that might be the blood axes just doing their thing, or it could be the Iron Claws being ordered by the ladies to go up there and do their hunting.
I mean, they seemed friendly enough. We just asked them a couple questions, and they asked us a couple questions.
Definitely the Iron Claw.
That is definitely the Iron
It
Claws.
definitely sounds like that, because like based on stories what we heard about the blood axes, they're memorable, to say the least.
You mentioned there was
think,
a village up. Oh.
Actually, I think there was. He starts scratching the side of his mane. My brain. Let me just give you a hot second here.
My brain.
My brain.
How many years, Travis? How many years ago was it that there was an orc that came through here with like a little lady?
Oh, wait, hold on. We know them.
Oh,
Yeah, the lady works at the pub we run.
oh, okay. Then why are you asking me questions? Then you probably know more than me at this point.
I failed to ask any questions at the time.
It happens
you
to the
mentioned-
best of us.
Sir, you mentioned there was a village going up forward. Is it the Orcs, or is there another one from this point forward?
Oh, that's Lebros, but I wouldn't want to go there right now. It's a fair distance off, but it currently has a concerning case of dragons, so I wouldn't go near it at the moment.
Perhaps more of a reason to divert to the west.
Fair enough.
I mean, I would usually recommend diverting to the east to not, mess with the orcs. I mean, they're cool, but they
Well,
you don't know.
Unfortunately, we don't have that liberty.
Due to circumstances beyond our control, I may ask, is there a way you could part a map towards us?
Oh, gee. I mean, I
I
could
hand him
sketch-
$50.
$50? Like
50
gold
gold
coins?
50 hot
Oh, I
ones.
was like, where did you get dollars from, and what does it
All right.
do?
Throws down
Above
fresh
game, my
gazelle meat.
dudes.
Throws down fresh gazelle meat in front of him. What do you think about that?
I give
How
him
do you
As-
feel about
as-
how do you feel about venison?
As you hand him the money, he hands it back. He goes, code. We don't take bribes. Good guards don't take bribes.
Can one of us trace
What?
it? Can one of us trace it or something?
Hey, okay, calm your horses or your lizards for this example. Calm down. I'll go doodle something up for you. Okay, just sit
Oh,
tight.
I can't wait for this.
This man is Canadian Leon.
Borky just turns to Panic and whispers in his ear across. Panic.
Yes.
Doofus food backwards.
You're right. You sure as shit are.
Fucking A.
Good thinking.
I'm waiting for the captain to come back because I have another question for him.
Thanks, chat.
I'm
It's like
going
gotta draw your
to.
fucking map
Oh, all
real
right.
fast.
Well, then.
While you guys are waiting, let's take a break here.
Oh, okay, that is fair.
Oh my god, thank you guys all so much. I thank you again to everyone for the bits. Ski Bro, Thornton 2017, Pyrotherian. My god, you guys. And Link Hylia, White Fox Up. Thank you guys so much for everything. And JFrost777, The Talbs, Levi Aware 03, Salty Job, Master Monster, Elena Starshine. You guys, thank you all for the subs and bits, guys. I am now gonna go get some food. I'll be right back. Hey,
Do it.
wait, who's
Everybody
who's
go
got
bathroom, go water, go food, everything you need. I'll stay here with the chat. How's it going, chat? Just hanging out with my chat.
I'm almost tempted. Should I pull out my fucking tablet and draw that? I think that'd be.
I mean, why not? I'll buy you time.
Yeah, fuck.
Go
you
for
guys
it.
can Buy me time. I'll do that
Yeah.
really super fast.
I'll buy you time.
Alright.
It's all good.
Okay, thank you.
What's up, storyteller? I see you.
Put my
How's it
buttons
going?
on.
It's been good. 200 bits from Shiny Lamb. Question for Monty. It's a bad time to ask her a question.
I can talk and draw.
Question for Monty. Where can I find the system for upgrading the Sweet Dragon?
I don't think it's uploaded anywhere. It's all work in progress, so unfortunately.
CG with 2,000 bits. I am an uncle. Congratulations, dude.
Now it's
Last time Task told something to fuck itself, he didn't learnt nothing. And you haven't learnt English. Thank you, Cryptic. Always a pleasure. Wow, CG with the 10K badge emote get thing. Both mother and baby are doing well. I'm glad to hear it, dude. I make things up with 250 bits. Yeah, that's a appropriate. This must be your holiday. Is it true the longer Bosco stays on Earth, the stronger he gets? Or you might be thinking of someone else? Silly Soul 99. Hello, Mr. Bosco. Hope your day is going good. Thank you for the 500 bits. I need to hear Remy explain to the group that he's going to leave and make a Lofi episode. A lo-fi episode. He's going to be chilling on the windowsill. Omen with a couple of bits. Zoom time. Zuma zuma bakula. Hey zumba zuma zuma bakula. The White Fox Soup with 550 bits. The hunt begins. Lo-fi Remy beats to study to. Exactly. I completely agree. No, Ed, you don't understand. Task Toad still have it to fuck itself, and then it did. What?
That did happen.
That did happen. That literally happened.
Oh, good. Avian fan, I'm picturing the Unexpectables starting to ride. Starting to ride the lizards like the "I'll sue you if you don't stop the ride right now" roller coaster vine. 300 bits. That's true. That is very true. Canadian Lion, what next? A New York orc? I mean, you joke.
You say that now.
You joke. John with the 100 bits. Bosco tells Zito that I found the owl and it gives me a message for him. Woo! 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 All right, Ebia with 100 bits. You guys are great. Also, Bosco, Angry Joe hates fighting the Marauder in Doom. Fantastic job. Good. Good. Burnout Vaughan with 100 bits. So, Bosco, on the upside, if you fight the magic-eating Ursas, you can be safe in the fact that it can't eat your spell slots if you stick to Booming Blade. That is true, because it's a cantrip. Angel with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 bits. This is by far the best thing to listen to while building a Kunari fighter. Please take this for you guys' excellent work, especially Monty. Yes, especially
Fuck
Monty.
yeah, Kunari. Fuck yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Master Monster 11 with 500 bits. Hey, Bosco, just shot you in the face. Hope you're having a good night. I am, and ouch. D Angel with 1,000 bits. Puppy dog emote. 5,000 bits from Thornton 2017. Bit Boss at last. I love this campaign so much. We all love it, and I can't wait for the Patreon to start. There's a Patreon?
No, that's the joke.
I don't think there's a Patreon,
That's
my
not
dude.
true. April Fools. That's not happening.
Yeah, that's not a thing, my dude.
Yeah.
Merlius with 100 bits. Are the Lizard Hounds just Yoshis? Yoshi! Skibro 836 with 1,001, 2, 3, 4, 500 bits. Joke's on you, casting crew of the Unexpectables. We all love you. Yes, even you, Bosco. Lies and slander. Arcuna, thank you for the bit. Here's a random bit. Thank you for that. Ice Booth with 200 bits just paid off my first loan in Animal Crossing. Congratulations. I don't know what that means, but I believe in you.
Oh,
Keep it up.
Bosco. Oh, Bosco.
Huh, you're in servitude forever.
I mean, it sounds like it. Why would I want to just go to college
I
again?
find it incredibly delightful that this new Animal Crossing is a lot of people's first Animal Crossing game.
Yep.
Because y'all are getting handed a nice deal. I played the original Animal Crossing, and I got bullied by fictional creatures.
Tom Nook actually threatens to break your knees if you don't pay
What
up.
is this game?
Yeah.
I don't even understand.
Rossetti made me cry. Rossetti actually made me cry as a kid. When they released the thing with like removing Rossetti because it makes children cry, and I'm like, I agree with that because I am one of those children.
I mean, his brother still works in the game. He's the fucking rescue service if you somehow get yourself stranded in terraforming.
Hey, guys.
He doesn't yell at you or bully you.
Also, Mick and Tosh with the 200 bits. Where's Batsby? Is he with Log? And a couple of birthday bits from Doom Knight. Say happy birthday. Well, I just
Happy
did.
birthday. Real quick, you read off Thornton, Skibros, Dangles as well?
Yeah, we're all the way. Whatever the next one
we're-
is.
we're
gonna be
caught
the
up.
next one.
Well, you all caught up?
caught
Good.
up.
We're all caught up.
I'm going to secretly
All right,
eat
give
little
me-
bits
give
of
me-
food off mic.
It's true. Also, Zako
Please do.
Duo, thank you for
Don't
gifting a
forget-
tier 1 sub to Judas Effect.
Don't forget, Kurt, that. Oh, actually, never mind. You're good.
Are you sure?
Blue Kios with the 5,000 bits.
Whoa!
Love the show, so take my bits.
Blue Kios
Damn.
445.
All right.
Dude, thank you so much for the 5,000
We
bits.
appreciate it.
God damn,
All right,
dude.
time to.
Are you ready?
Dennis, I need to upload the image real fast.
Yeah, no, take your time.
And also,
We'll
please
cover
don't
for
mind
you.
me. I'm slurping down ramen as quickly as fast as
I
I
know
No, you're
can.
good. You have like 30 seconds before she can actually upload it.
I'm slicing.
Oh.
Quickly
With
as
those
fast.
elite bits, Animal Crossing. It's not a place you want to around.
All right. I have it ready. I'm just
True
gonna
crossing
change.
stories.
I miss gyroids.
I am ready to go.
They're there. They're still there.
Only Lloyd.
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah.
And yes, Kemper, I am the Marauder
All right.
in Eternal.
Everybody's back. I actually
Correct.
just got a
Wait,
message
where's
from-
Connor? You here?
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you are. Yeah, we're good.
What's up, Nadine?
Alfred just got back to me.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh shit, that was quick.
And you
I'm gonna
talk-
get
you
a
talk about this
message.
stuff when you can.
What?
I just said I need to talk to you about unexpected stuff when you can. A lot has happened.
Yep. Also, Wolven, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Love you guys. Finally caught up on everything after New Year's.
Good
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Wolven
Good
the
luck,
Six.
guys.
Thank you so much, Wolven the 6 for the 1,000 bits, man. You guys are very kind today. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
I'd like to say this because you guys have been unusually generous to the point where I'm also nervous.
Yes.
Make sure in these times you are taking care of yourself. We appreciate every bit, like the one that JMH guy just gave 300 bits saying, is there an Unexpectables campaign modulation? Not that I'm aware of, and I don't think it's out there. However, make sure you take care of yourself. A lot of people aren't working. So if you don't have a lot of income, please, please, please. And as I say that, Talbs is gifting 10 tier.
As you say that,
You know, it's
Talbs drops
fine.
10 subs.
All
like,
right, well,
Talbs just
So,
Talbs putting subs in your
please-
mouth to silence you. Quiet.
Well, I
Please
guess
take
we'll
care
go
of
fuck
yourself.
ourselves.
I don't believe rent has been frozen anywhere, so people are still having to pay rent. Make sure you keep a roof over your head. We appreciate every bit from the $1 to the hundreds of dollars, anywhere in between, and even not at all. The best gift you can give us is the 1,748 people that are here giving us their time. That's all we could ever ask of you guys. So please, please, please take care of yourself. That being said, anybody that does spare any money, we obviously appreciate it, and we try to call you guys out. And we apologize if we miss anybody. I don't know why I said it like that.
You were about to say me
Are we good
seeks.
to- are
You
we
were about
good-
to say
can
me
we-
seeks.
We are good, yes.
We're good to keep going. Alrighty.
One final thing I will say to the chat. Ivahi means double in Draconic.
I believe you. Also, 500 bits from 321 Agamo. Y'all better take
you-
care of yourselves. This is not April Fool's.
Did you guys want to quickly tell the chat what you guys named your lizard hounds?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Dread Hunter, thank you.
Let's start with-
3335 for the bits as well. Thank you, Space Pirate McMorgan as well.
Let's get back to the game.
Okay.
Connor, do you want to start with what you named your lizard hound there? So fast before we jump back in.
Yeah, Judas.
Do this.
Judas in my mind.
And then Greckles.
Named mine Hanzaki, which is a humongous monster salamander.
Okay.
I was hoping
And
you'd
then-
just call yours like Tom or something generically American.
No, I
Bor-
have a reputation to live
I
up to.
know, but it would have been funny.
Borky. What did you name your lizard hound?
Green.
All right. And then Task.
Ivahi. IVAHI, which means, like I said, it means double. There is no word for echo, so the closest thing I got was double in Draconic.
And I don't know if you guys know this. I named my griffin Volosacro, which means sacred flight in Italian, but it's Volo for short. And I'm really proud, and he's doing really well. So thank you guys.
That's
I'm so
awesome.
proud of him.
No, Alfred. This isn't an April Fool's joke. Alfred.
What? Tell him that Remy messaged him in game, and he needs to. I'm gonna message him right now.
All right,
That's amazing.
S-Wolf, thank you so much for the
Alright.
bits. Dragon,
Fine,
Little Slayer,
fine,
thank you for the 5 subs. And Doom Knight, thank you for the
we
1,000
need
bits.
to, we need to jump back in. We need
Yeah,
to
let's
jump
do
back
it.
in. All right. So as you guys are standing and waiting, kind of kicking the dirt, there's just a lot of guards who are just kind of staring at you guys. Like this is the most like exciting thing that's probably happened in like 2 days or so. Okay, I gotta ignore Alfred. He's messaging me way too much. After about 5 minutes, eventually running out comes Captain Doof, who walks up to you guys. My drawing skills aren't the greatest, but I just kind of got a little bit of a basic lay of the land based on what I've heard. So not all this is going to be accurate. So don't Don't come back here with a complaint. He kind of waggles his finger at you guys. But here you go. And he hands you guys a piece of paper, and I'm going to slot it over for you guys.
Oh.
Perfect.
Monty, why are you so beautiful?
Me.
Bad don't. Big field.
Wait, Captain Doofus, what's in the big field of fun?
It's just a bunch of field and fun.
But what's fun about it?
I think there's like flowers and stuff, and those kind of pine cone looking things I mentioned earlier. Those big pine cone looking guys.
Captain Doof,
Yep, that's me.
keep doing a great job, Captain Doof. We really appreciate your sacrifice and your service.
Oh, heck, you don't have to go saying that. It's appreciated though.
So, what's weird about the lake over here to the northwest?
People said it looks kind of polka dotty.
Polka dotty. Like, what color polka dot?
Oh, I don't know. They just said polka dotty. Apparently it's good for painting. That's what I've heard, but don't take my word for it. As you can see, I'm not exactly an artist.
We've never been this far out of Alvast, right?
No, this is like not a lot of people go north. Besides to the village, which is now no longer a thing.
Well, at least we have a general heading for the orcs.
Well, yeah, I guess, but this lake has a pretty sad face. I'm worried about it.
The mountain is beyond the orcs, yes?
I don't know. I've never been, like, I just know about the village, but beyond that, I have not a clue.
What exactly do you know about the village beyond it being overrun with dragons?
That it is overrun with dragons. It used to be a corn village. Like, they used to sell corn. It was pretty good corn. It's a bit of a shame.
How long have the dragons been there?
Yeah, I think for about a year now. I don't know. A while.
I see.
Yep. I mean, they didn't really bother us until, like, one time ago, and then now so it's 2 attacks, which, for a year is not bad. It's not good either, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Any particular colors of said dragons that you
Oh, a
recall?
whole rainbow, like just a whole beautiful, beautiful in heavy quotation marks. He makes like the little finger quotations with his big paws. Big rainbow color. It'd be really beautiful. It wasn't so terrifying.
My God, the dragons have the corn.
I hope this doesn't affect my side corn.
Well, Captain, you've been very helpful, and I appreciate the work that you and your men are doing here at the border.
Of course, we always do our best up here at Garrison.
Absolutely. Well, we don't want to take too much of your time. We really should be going. We're on a bit of a time crunch.
All right, let's
Okey-dokey.
go to the...
I just really quickly just need to fill out just a little bit of a smidgen of paperwork. What is the purpose of your visit?
To travel north.
Okay. Travel north. Smiley face. Okay, and how long you going to be gone for?
To be determined. It is abbreviated T, and then a B, and then a D.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
At
Until
most a month.
Until
Okay,
it's
month, that's-
until it's done. Until
Okay,
it's
month
done.
or-
At
what?
most a month.
Okay, month. I'm getting a lot of mixed signals here from multiple different people, so I'm just going to put down a month.
A month is good.
And do you have anything to declare?
We don't really. We're not really.
I
exporting
declare
anything.
that after we leave this watchtower, the next time we come back, we'll have done whatever is necessary. And I also
Okay,
declare this to everyone around me. If I survive this, I will ask Scarbles to get a cup of coffee with me.
I don't know who that is, but
I also declare
Oh dear.
that I will build my cheesery upon return.
Borky, that's not what they mean by declaration.
We're gonna look through your bags now. Could you please show any weapons, just anything, just to prevent smuggling?
Sure. Have you been having any smuggling problem?
Oh yeah, but mostly to the east. But we gotta be careful. You know, people come north and then they take a shot east to get to some secret dock or port. It's real nasty. Been
What's
better since Bronto's brought up. Have you heard of Bronto? Lovely place, apparently full of shark teeth.
Like the whole, like the grass is like shark teeth.
No, like they got a lot of decorations that are shark teeth.
Interesting.
Must be coastal.
Bro.
What may I ask is actually contraband in terms of weapons or items?
Well, we're just gonna look at your. If you have any magical items specifically, we just want to look at your magical items. Just make sure you know they're not evil. You know, with evil
No,
swords, necromancy shit, components, human parts.
I've got 2 very loud daggers. I didn't know if that was something I needed to declare.
Doof kind of like leans forward, almost at a 90-degree like angle, like just leaning down, like it's like legs, and then he's just kind of like arms on the waist, kind of looking. Yeah, those are fine. Those are just daggers.
No,
Show him I guess I show him my bow.
That's a nice bow.
Does
That's good.
he have to see our items too, or just the weapons?
Just weapons.
Oh, thank
This is
So,
this
all right,
is
yeah.
this is Ranfolk. It's a magical sword.
Very cool. The penguin's a little weird though. That's huh.
Yeah, he's kind of been sleeping on the job lately. Really been disappointed with his effort he's been putting in there.
You watch as he just starts flipping through papers. Goes ebony. Okay, yeah, ebony penguin. That's in the inventory. Yeah, you're fine. He just flips everything down.
Is that the list of good things or bad things?
Oh, this is a list of imports. So basically, it means you guys purchased it or found it. The moment you entered the city with any sort of magical item, it's registered automatically.
Does it say where the Gripples came from?
It looks like the Blue Dragon Emporium was purchased there.
Wait.
Yeah, I purchased it there.
Sounds about right.
Wait a minute. So you have a list of magical items that have gone through here?
But not through the garrison, through Alabast specifically.
Oh, okay. Well, there goes my idea. I was about to ask if there was anything on the paperwork that said anything about a whistle.
I mean, it's everything here is like the main export is magical items, and Alabast's currently funding the majority of the city's infrastructure, which is very important. So for that reason, you know, we want to make sure people aren't selling things or holding on to things that might do a little bit more harm than good.
Fair.
You don't happen to have a green dragonborn exporting magical items back and forth, do you?
And I haven't seen any green dragonborn now.
That was kind of underground there, Panic, though.
No,
Perhaps
it's worth asking.
To be perfectly honest with you, the only ones who really come through are the orcs. They kind of come and go, and they're very infrequent.
Remy's gonna summon his sword to his hand and then his shield and let him check
Oh
it
yeah,
off the list.
that's fine. You're good. Yeah, you're all good. You guys can head on in. Thanks so much for visiting the garrison. Not that you had much of a choice, but it was a very pleasant experience.
Do you actually, before we go, do you have any sort of vendors in the garrison?
Oh God, no.
Do it! It's worth a shot.
You're going shopping in a military garrison?
No, just to see if there are any provisions we could possibly purchase or trade for.
I am flattered by the fact that you think we're actually more interesting than we are, but no, maybe not.
Oh fuck! All right, let's go.
I mean, we got an armory, but you guys have everything you guys have is far superior than what the standard issue. So you guys, yeah, there's nothing here for you really. I mean, we got arrows. Do you want some arrows?
Task likes arrows.
Yes, actually, no, that'd be
Actually,
good.
Borky,
I
you
could-
would like arrows too.
Oh right, yes. I also need arrows.
I mean, we don't have a whole lot to spare given the fact that there's fucking dragons flying over every now and again.
Fucking
But
dragons.
I could spare like 5 arrows. Maybe you need arrows.
Let him
Better
have
than
it.
nothing.
Okay,
5.
I'll go grab some arrows.
Just grab me a
You guys
bush.
can just head on through. I'll just be on the other side.
Grab me a bushel.
Yep.
A bushel of
Remy's
arrows.
gonna walk through. Everybody will notice when he's inspecting a bunch of stuff. Remy's a tad bit nervous and will walk through.
Is that insight worthy?
If you would like.
Yes, please.
Sure, I guess.
That's 14. I'm rolling low tonight. Good.
Where?
grief.
What the fuck happened to my?
That's
There it
makes
is.
up for last week, Mr. Natural 20.
To find a seller. What a roll.
So Task knows something's off. He doesn't know what. Greckles, there's something that Remy didn't want that person to find, but luckily he only checked the weapons.
Got it.
As you guys make your way through with your lizard hounds, Doof comes by and he's got 5 arrows for you. So it's just 5 like arrows, essentially. They're not bolts for a crossbow, they are arrows. Who wants them?
Be me right here. How many was there again? Sorry.
5, but that's 5 split between you, so
5 arrows. Thank you.
5 arrows. All right, so Borky's gonna take the arrows. All right, well, safe travels. Keep your head on and have fun.
All right,
We're gonna try our best on that last one, but we appreciate.
And hit Avahi's with the spokes or whatever.
Pew! You're gone immediately. As you guys start running and you guys look back, the dust kind of settles and you see Doof's eyes squinted shut and he just kind of blinks a couple times and just walks back to the garrison.
What a man.
And as he walks back, what a couple of nice gentlemen.
Greckles is gonna quickly run to the side, holding on to dear life, trying to speak. Remy, what was that back there?
Are we out of earshot of the
Oh,
tower?
yeah, you guys are good.
All right, good.
I didn't want to have to explain the green dragon scales in the teeth.
And then he's gonna take off with Volo.
Can I insight that for further information? Because that seemed a little...
He didn't want them to find the green dragon
Okay.
scales in the teeth. What else is there to insight?
No, there's more. We have to peel back all the layers.
Wait, hold on. Isn't your
Pluck that bird.
Isn't
Find out what's beneath those
isn't
feathers.
your magic sword necrotic? Borky yells as loud as he can.
No, I
That is
just...
So it's a Hoketh holy relic.
It's a holy relic of Hoketh, and it is completely legal.
No, it just if you take off suddenly, that's just like, okay.
Also, chromatic dragons are evil. Don't think they'd care.
All right, as you guys take off, eventually the day descends into nighttime, and it becomes quite dark.
All right, let's find a place to make camp.
I will happily assist Task in that survival check.
Okay.
Wait, why am I? Ignore the roll. Ignore the roll. I'm sorry.
Oh, snap. Well, with advantage, it's a 25.
All right. Yeah, you're able to find like a nice, serviceable space to make a camp in. It's kind of off the side of the road. There is like another kind of pond, like not a creek but a pond, like a still set of water. It's not the most clean, but the lizard hounds don't care. They just drink out of it. And you guys want to set up like a fire and everything?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys set up a fire. It's super easy. You don't have to roll for it. This is a very this is a lush, huge forest. You're able. I would say if you guys want to salvage for some food, you can. In this environment, it's more achievable.
12.
How long have we been traveling, by the way?
This has been a full day of travel, so at least like from at this point, by the time you guys settle down for a rest, it's probably about 9 at night.
Okay.
8, 9.
Do we need to consume another ration, or would that be something to do in the morning?
That'd be something to do in the morning, but we'll see what happens here. You guys look through the forest, and while it is lush, it is still spring, so there's not a lot of stuff grown quite yet. You do find some root vegetables just digging through. There's some snowy patches still. And Task, you do manage to land a rabbit.
Nice.
It's not huge, but it's enough to make like a stew out of with the root vegetables.
Well, this is our meal for the night then.
Yeah.
Better nothing.
Does it have a wolf
guys-
boyfriend?
Oh
What?
god.
Okay, I'll stop.
fuck's sake.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. It's halfway.
No, it's a good
It's
check.
halfway.
You
through.
could have kept quiet, Taka. You chose not to.
I will not deny it exists.
Apparently it's really good. Anyway, you guys sit down for the night, and as you do, I just gotta grab something really fast here. Oh.
No, both game really quick. Does Panic have anything with that zombie cutter?
Huh?
Does Panic just a
I think I sold the obsidian sword.
You did. We traded that.
It was with the merchants.
Do you want the Dragon Commander sword?
I
because it
have
would be
a hand. You know what? Sure, yeah. I'll take. Yeah, I'll be wearing this black dragon scale coat, and I'll have this Dragon Commander sword. I'm a fucking badass.
Yeah, actually,
it's a long sword though, isn't it?
It is a long sword, yeah.
Oh, you're feeling motivated now.
Actually,
I'll
Panic,
still take it.
Greckles will actually hand you the commander sigil. If anyone can bullshit their way out of a situation, should we run into some of these dragon cultists, it's gotta be you, buddy.
Whoa. Let's slow our roll here.
I mean, he's not wrong. You're very good at improvisation.
When I start flexing, it's not always bullshit. Okay.
Hey,
No, but
yeah,
you're,
be
but you're
ca-
real
that's,
good at it.
that's careful, careful, Panic. You're really running the line on that.
That's true.
As you guys are like just kind of setting up bedrolls and like making the stew, there's a horrible noise coming from the lizard hounds. You kind of let them loose. Like it starts off as very, very calm, quiet night. You just suddenly hear snarls and like screams. Like
head over.
Investigate.
Investigate.
Yeah, can we perception?
Currently, Ivari has been pinned down by Green, and the other lizard hounds are like freaking out a little bit.
Green, no, leave the boys alone, Green. Green.
Insight check on Green.
This would be a nature check, actually.
I was gonna say, can Remy attempt an animal handling on Green?
Sure. I mean, I'd say probably Borky would have a better chance.
Oh, okay, go for it, Borky.
5.
That's a 21 for nature.
Welp!
Okay. Borky, roll a handle animal check.
I'm going to assist him with instruction. Borky, try to get the reins.
Okay, natural 20.
Nat 20.
Yes! Alright, you grab Green by the neck and just kind of like a person picking up like a pit bull, you just kind of drag her away.
No,
even though she's, like,
no,
twice as
bad,
big as you.
bad. It's a bad girl. Bad girl. Stop bullying the boys. You stop it.
Greckles, as you look, you realize that all 3 of the other mounts are male, and she is the only female. So you get the sense that some of the boys were probably overstepping, and she was not a fan of that, just based off of her behavior. She's kind of making the pecking order right now.
Borky's whispering in her ear. Good on you, standing up for yourself. Good girl.
Can I use an animal handling check to discipline Avahi?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh, that nat 20 on the other side, 12.
12. You kind of scold him, and it goes through one ear hole out the other, and he kind of just stares for it and licks his eyeball. He doesn't really seem to register very well.
As long as he's not going to like jump at her again or anything.
Yeah, it seemed like kind of a testing the waters and receiving the fucking repercussions.
Yeah.
Literally.
And the other 2 were just kind of standing there.
The other 2 are just like, oh shit, like, oh, it's kind of like looking away.
The dog-like lizard equivalent of putting your hands up and going, shit, dude, I'm out, man. I don't want none of that.
Where Joe's crying and everybody slips out of the bar.
All right, as night comes, what order do we want to make the watch? We need 4 people on watch.
Borky will take first.
Put the guy on dark vision in the middle of the night, so that I'll take that mode.
Oh,
okay.
I'll take the one immediately after that.
And I
one,
will
then.
take Dawn.
I'm gonna say
Okay.
Borky, Task, Panic, and then Remy.
Cool.
you just get to sleep. You just
You need your beauty
Okay,
sleep.
time
You
out.
get
Time
sleep.
out real quick. I do have that invisible tripwire. I would like to place that somewhere if there's any kind of choke point, anything might be sneaking up on us.
Generally from where you guys are to the road, it's kind of just a big kind of crescent shape. You guys are kind of in this crescent shape of the forest, but you could put one like behind you in the forest if you wanted to. Okay, yeah,
absolutely.
You set up the tripwire.
All right.
Does anyone have like a bell or something that could make noise?
Let me
I know it's
check.
kind of a tall order.
Let me check my shit.
He says in game.
I totally meant to get more caltrops and I 100% forgot. So
I have unfortunately nothing that would equivalent to that.
All right, well, just so you guys know, since you're going to be on watch, I'm going to set a trap right here. If you hear anything, I would check over here first, but be careful. It is that invisible wire.
All right.
And just for the record, Monty, because I know it might get scammed over, I will be picking that back
Okay, absolutely.
after prayer.
Alrighty, so Borky, you're up first as everyone else goes to sleep. Would you like you to roll a perception check for me?
Oh, having a good time. Natural 1.
Oh no!
And then that 20 on the other side.
The dice giveth.
Heaven or hell? Let's rock.
The dice giveth, the dice taketh away. It's a natural 1.
Hey, I want you to roll a D100 for me.
Oh,
Okay, but only if you tell me. Oh shit. Okay.
But only if you tell me why. That's not how that works.
All right, guys.
Sad
All right,
art.
I'm gonna roll this. What number am I gonna get? 88.
Yay.
God, wild magic triggers.
Fuck.
88 bugbears.
Okay, cool. All right. So Borky, you fall asleep, which means you don't wake anybody else up.
Oh no!
Good.
Oh, great.
Good.
As the dawn arrives, Greckles, you're the first one to get up because you wake up every dawn.
Right.
As you wake up and roll over, there is a floating eyeball above Borky.
Oh, I'm gonna get back and hide the shit out of that, and while keeping an eye out, literally.
Oh, you're right next to it. There's no hiding.
good.
From this.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
It's just like a giant eyeball, just
Uh.
hovering above and looking at Borky.
Who is is anyone sleeping next to me?
Panic would be sleeping next to
I
you.
will gently nudge Panic awake with my hand kind of over his mouth so he doesn't make a lot of noise, and then just point to the eyeball slowly, not making any drastic movements.
Borky's snoring loudly.
25 words or less.
Shh,
You gotta
shh,
take
Panic, panic, panic. Shh. Over there. Look at that. What in the hells is that?
Can I roll an Arcana check or something?
Sure, go ahead. Go ahead and roll Arcana.
10.
It's a big eyeball that's just. It's about the size of like a bowling ball, just hovering above Borky and
No.
just looking down at him.
Okay, it's looking at Borky. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's looking
Can-
at Borky.
Is
yeah.
this a skilled Arcana check or an open roll?
This would be a skilled Arcana
Okay,
check.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Is it translucent or anything? Does it look solid?
It's solid. It looks solid, yeah.
Oh, it's like the things from Terraria.
A little bit, yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh God.
Yes. I'm so
We're
happy.
really doing this.
Yep.
It doesn't respond.
I'm gonna slowly go over, not breaking eye contact with it, and trying to wake everyone else up slowly, quietly. Guys, I don't want to alarm you, but there's a giant eyeball looking at Borky.
Do we wake up?
Oh yeah, you guys.
Should
wake up.
I'm going
Except
to
for Borky.
thaumaturgy make the ground rumble underneath him to try and wake him up.
Alright, Borky, the ground begins to shake beneath you.
Should I roll to be woken up?
No, you just wake up.
Borky opens up and just blinks a couple times. What color is the
moment
eye?
You open your eyes, there's a giant blue eye, just like right in your face, taking up the entirety of your vision, just staring back at you.
It must still be asleep. Borky closes his eyes and rolls over.
No.
What? Borky just.
What is that? Did you fall asleep and not wake any of us up?
What's the eye? What's this eye doing here?
Ready?
You tell me. You were on watch.
I slept. I fell asleep.
Ready in action to throw Nick at this thing if it gets hostile.
Ready in action to hold my arrow out, but also
Woo.
say to identify yourself.
Hi,
I can acknowledge it.
Captain Doof didn't warn us for eyes. He said this was going to be orcs at best.
Is
There's
this
no response from the eyeball.
I
Borky just.
physically shove it.
Okay, it floats slightly over to the side, but then automatically floats back like near Borky again.
What the heck? Borky walks back 10 feet.
It follows.
I
you
wouldn't know
10
this.
feet.
I wouldn't
Ah!
know this.
God, no. Borky's just running now in circles around the camp with the
Borky,
eyes.
stop.
I am ritual casting detect magic.
I will trip Borky to keep him still.
No, dude, do
As
something.
you take the 10 minutes to cast detect magic, do you remember the mushroom in the Underdark?
Oh.
The big giant mushroom, like the giant mushroom that made up the entire section of that one part of the Underdark, and how at the base of the stem
Yeah,
was, like,
totally.
this
I
font
remember.
of like magic.
Yep.
That is what you are detecting from this eyeball.
Oh.
I'm detecting Underdark magic from
You are
this.
detecting wild magic. from this.
Oh,
I was kidding
think
about the
this is
double
wild
eights,
magic
Monty.
surge.
I was just kidding.
Wait. So that thing that Zenrio does?
Correct.
Borky, stop running. You're not gonna outrun it.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna say jump to the left. Yeah.
Just
Wait.
slightly hovers. like a
Borky's
little
just Dark
bit.
Souls rolling in a circle. In the-
so it doesn't have a particular school. It's just that kind of wild.
It's just wild magic, yeah.
Okay. I don't think it's harmful.
No, but something's watching us. Could it be Darkus?
Maybe it's just this eye.
Could you
Yeah,
dispel it?
it seems only fixated on Borky. It doesn't seem to give a shit about the rest of you guys.
It looks like Borky's playing tag right
don't know,
now.
I
I'm
could.
trying to avoid being hit tag. No.
Green starts to cheat
I will
you.
cast.
Because he's just like, oh, you're running around. Play, let's play.
I will cast Dispel Magic on it.
Okay.
Level 3.
As you cast Dispel Magic, it vanishes into
Ah!
like kind of a green-blue puff of magical smoke and disappears.
The hell was that?
What was that?
What the hell was that?
Panic, I need you to roll a D100 now for me.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Oh, I get it.
This is the big field of fun.
No.
Oh fuck me.
1D100. 93.
93, okay.
Oh god.
Oh no. Panic, you're like, I got it. And then slowly you begin,
What?
happened?
Oh,
What?
hold on, everyone buckle up. Put your seatbelts on. This one's gonna be wild.
you begin to grow. You double in height. Slowly.
Oh.
What about his clothes?
It they grow with us.
What?
Okay, good.
Oh my God.
getting big.
God damn it, Connor. I knew that was coming. I was waiting for it.
What's happening?
See, is that gonna sound on the recording? Because I hope it is. I really do.
I don't think so. I don't think
No.
Austin will know.
It's in the stream. It's an Easter egg for the stream
There you
There
go.
you go.
and the YouTube people.
Unless Austin wants to go in and deepen Panic's
I don't
voice.
know if he wants to. We'll find out.
Deep in Panic's sound, deep in Panic's waveform.
Well, it's
Yeah,
what-
Panic, you are double your height right now.
All right, no one else cast any more spells.
No one casted a spell.
It's probably this place.
You called it a field of fun, right?
Panic casted
He cast
Dispel
Detect Magic, which we all
Dispel
saw. So
Magic.
somebody cast.
Oh, no.
So we know that it's related to casting somehow.
Well, Borky can't cast, and that eyeball was following him.
I can
Oh,
fit.
okay.
Hey. I caught a fish on that trip, okay?
What?
Just move on, dude. Sometimes with me. just gesture
Move
and
on, next bit.
I am still big.
Panic, after a minute, you shrink back down to your normal size.
Can I do an Arcana check to figure out what the heck's going on?
Sure.
I
If you're
feel like
trained in it, if you're trained in Arcana, you can
Oh,
make
damn it. I'm not trained, but I do have points in it.
this is probably
I
just
think
the woods.
I think there are wild magic surges going off.
Those typically spawn in the middle of nowhere.
Wait. Wasn't there those, like, pangolin spellcasters around here somewhere?
Didn't want to say
Captain
back there,
Deuce-
but what's a pangolin?
I'm gonna go check on the lizards.
Okay, they're completely fine. They're content. They're happy. There's a sizable lack of grass where they've been sleeping. Specifically around Greckles' lizard hound. He's got just a big mud pile, and he's been.
Oh, he's a chonker.
Yeah.
You got the chonky one.
I'm okay with this.
All right,
we're-
well, I'm gonna go collect them.
Okay.
Borky,
Easy enough.
a pangolin is like an anteater, only it's got, like, scales, like a dragon.
What the hell is an anteater? The world is full of mysteries, Greckles. I don't know everything.
I will minor illusion a pangolin
Alright.
for him.
Ah!
Roll a D100 for me.
No, why are we?
Oh no, you fool! You fell for it! Oh my God! I fucking got you!
And that's how you reel someone in, kids. And that's how you reel somebody in.
I knew the bait!
I had to, guys.
If I had a crank, I would have been fucking.
It's what. Look. I know.
Roll a
It's what.
D100. Roll a
It's what.
D100.
It's what Greckles would
no,
do.
it's in character.
Oh
100 on the D100.
No!
All right, you don't know what happens.
Oh, great.
I love this.
I still have detect magic on.
Yeah, Greckles is glowing like a disco ball right now.
Greckles?
Greckles.
Didn't I just say not to cast anything?
Yes, no one cast any more spells. Greckles, you're lit up like a... What's the equivalent of Christmas?
Hoketh harrowing tree.
Hoketh harrowing tree.
That's not Christmas.
Winter solstice?
Yeah.
Greckles,
Sure. You're lit up
Greckles,
like
you
a
look.
tree with lights.
Am I actually visibly glowing, or is it just
No, it's just for detect magic that he's able to see that.
I look fine, Panic.
As you say,
It's-
I look
it's just-
fine. Immediately, your clothes become perfectly clean. Your feathers are smoothed back and are perfect. Any patches are grown immediately back, and you look fucking incredible.
Nice.
Oh
He's
my-
handsome, Greckles!
And the moment that happens, the magic that you see, Panic, just disappears.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay. You look amazing right now.
I feel amazing. Is this what Panic? Panic, is this how you feel all the time?
I guess so.
Oh, that's
It's
why you got.
amazing.
Oh, that's why you've got an
Yeah,
ego.
it's great to be me. Looks at the camera.
I'm so
I-
confused.
But I think that was prestidigitation.
No,
Which is
this
still
was not
can't say
prestidigitation.
right.
I think above
His-
game, I think it was Wish.
His fucking body looks better too. Like he looks fucking great.
I
He
think that
looks-
was Wish, guy.
What is Wish? Okay, I don't know. It's probably a spoiler.
I guess Task returns. What are you guys talking about?
Task Greckles looks amazing. Like he looks.
Task, I don't know what happened.
He looks like he literally just got like a full-on makeover.
I
he
stop.
looks really good.
I stop, I take a Vahi, I turn heel, and walk back over to where...
He's
Nope.
flailing around like handsome squirrel.
Nope.
Can I roll Arcana to see what just happened to him if it wasn't prestidigitation?
Sure, with disadvantage because you have no idea.
I
Disadvantage.
don't know what
All
else
right.
it could be.
Arcana.
I should have said I had wings.
Oh, God.
10.
You get the sense that whatever he was going to say would come true, and he said he looked great, so now he looks great, and it ended.
Oh.
That's amazing.
I think you just had a wish, dude.
Oh, and I wasted it on this. Oh.
Oh my.
Well,
Why would I want these? Why would I want this 6-pack when I could have had wings?
You don't have a six-pack, you just look really good.
I know. I'm just trying to play it.
Everyone has a six-pack, Greckles. It's a fantasy.
I'm getting all my shit getting on a
Yeah,
Vahi and
Remy is gonna do the forearm beak touch with Volo and then start moving because this is just.
Are we leaving? What time is it?
It's time to get on the road. Not that you woke any of us up.
Yeah, thanks for that, Bork.
Hey. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
I think you're copying the cat's accent. Please get on your lizard.
It's very infectious. Green, come here, Green. Stop harassing the boys.
all right. Let's go,
you guys,
Judas.
You guys mount up and you take off northward. About an hour passes, and anyone who actually Task, you're leading the pack on the ground, so I need both Remy and Task to make perception checks as you guys are an hour.
Yeah.
Here I go.
Here you go making perceptions again.
23.
Oh wow.
25.
All right. As you guys are coasting over the hill, you begin to see the first thing that kind of catches you is, you know, when you look at like a really hot horizon and there's kind of like wavy lines, like almost like kind of like gas.
Yes.
You notice that there are holes in the ground that have kind of that sort of like that sort of expulsion coming out of them. It's kind of a mixture of like a light kind of green and also just kind of a translucent wavering effect coming out of various different cracks in the ground.
Do these remind me of the Teethox at any point?
No, they do not. No.
Okay,
Do they have an odor to them?
There is no odor to them. But notably, something about it, like, you feel weird when you go near it. Not, like, in a bad way, but just in a weird way.
Is there a way around this?
Oh, yeah, they're tiny. Like, they're little pockets of these things, like, throughout the field.
Do they look similar to the ones under the water when we met Zenrio?
Yep.
Yeah!
They sure do. Minus the bubbles, so they are surface level vents, magical vents.
Is them? Remember when we was under the sea?
Yeah.
Remy, you weren't there. Remember when Zenrio was taking us on a tour of his basin? Well, he told us about the wild magic geysers, and that's them minus the bubbles, I think.
Well, at least we know what's causing all this then.
We should reverse around them then.
Wait, Borky,
What?
are we talking about after the boat?
Yes.
You were having an underwater adventure while I was tortured?
It was not a walk in the park, Remy.
Yeah, you really shouldn't have got shot by that grapple hook.
Well,
My
don't worry.
apologies!
Remy, you can make up for lost time. We're about to travel through some wild magic vents.
Oh, goody!
Is he being sarcastic?
I'm gonna lead the guys. I'm gonna have them get behind me and lead them through, like, to at least get around some of the vents.
Okay.
Was it
Easy enough. You keep your eyes open. They're pretty clear to see. They do make a bit of a humming noise. As you were doing that, I would like someone else in the group to make an additional perception check as Task is like kind of pointing out the various different vents.
I got a +5 to it.
Rolls 100, gets a wish.
Nope.
Motherfucker.
That one.
Thanks, Greckles.
You're welcome, guys.
And as you guys are like focusing on avoiding the vents, you don't see what you soon find yourself lost in, which is a herd of these creatures almost immediately. You don't even notice them because they're pretty quiet and they don't do a whole lot.
What creature?
I've shown this art before, but I will show it again.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck.
How big are these things?
They're about the size of like a buffalo, so they're like bison sized. And there are a fucking ton of them.
We gotta move right now!
Nope, just don't.
I'm keeping all of my magic items hidden.
Just don't give them any attention. Just fucking put your shit away and let's keep moving.
You notice that there are like little baby ones. There are some that are fucking huge, like really big. And notably the one that you guys had and you had to help the guard get out of your guys' tavern that one time. That one was rather small. These are actually quite big, so it was probably like a baby that you guys had to like tote out. Almost like bees or like a hummingbird, you watch as they stick their faces into these vents and are just like eating. They don't give a shit about you at all.
Good. Let's let them not have a reason to.
Yeah,
Let's go
Remy's
around
gonna
them.
fly high.
The lizard hounds are a little off-put and a little intimidated by them. But they only have 4 in intelligence, so they're not that scared of them.
Can we make an attempt to calm them?
Yeah, absolutely. Animal handling if you want to calm
All right,
down.
here we go. 21.
Oh yeah, Task.
He's decent. 4. Good. I can't roll for shit tonight, guys. I'm sorry.
No, you rolled well earlier.
Excuse you?
Natural 1 on animal handling.
No!
You know what? Monty said I'm fine, so I'm.
And there we go. Connor's the smart one.
I thought we were supposed to. That was my mistake.
The lizard hounds are definitely not running here because there's just so many things in the way.
Okay.
That they're just like, what the fuck do we do? The rest of you guys managed to like, and Task, you seem to have the most like skill doing this, manage to kind of like gesture your lizard hound around. Greckles and Panic, yours are like kind of like confused. Green is hissing at these things,
Great.
like
No. Borky's trying to hold back on the reins and trying to scritch behind the ear to get her attention. A tug. No.
As she like kind of lunges and hisses towards one of them, it kind of lifts its head slowly towards Green, and you watch as the rune on its like face just. And I need to roll a D100 for me.
No.
Shit.
D100 for Borky.
Yeah.
They're creating these.
Oh dear.
7. 7.
Oh no!
Yay!
Roll. You and your lizard hound have to roll a dexterity check for me.
Oh god, what the hell?
Saving throw or just dex?
That's fireball level 5.
Dexterity saving throw, yeah.
Oh, saving throw?
Saving throw,
Dexterity
Oh,
saving
you lucky
throw, yeah.
bastard.
yeah.
Oh, come on! Roll the
And
honey.
you're gonna have to roll one for your lizard hound as well. So you need to go to its stats and find its dexterity,
Oh no.
It's
and you're gonna have to add that to a d20.
roll a
roll.
1d20 and add it to Dex mod.
So D20 plus 3.
Correct. Yeah.
Come on, please. Okay, that's good.
Oh, bless.
18.
18. Okay. Your lizard hound immediately is like, and then, like immediately dashes away, but you're left behind as a 3rd level fireball explodes.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god, this is like Konosuba. Jesus Christ. Well, you get to do it. Hold on. I have danger sense.
You didn't see that shit coming, boy.
You
you
did
didn't
not
see it, not
see it coming.
Fuck you, Crackles. Yes, I did.
You can't see coming what you don't know what it's gonna be till you roll.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Just a fucking enormous explosion.
This is amazing.
I sense danger.
We're gonna roll into that orc camp. Look, we might only have 1 HP, but I'm here to take your women. I'm here to annex your daughter.
I'm gonna quickly run to the
you-
restroom. I'll be right back.
You take 32 points of fire damage,
Oh, Jesus.
and your lizard hound takes 16 points of fire damage.
Oh, poor baby.
The earth siphon also takes 32 points of fire damage.
You deserve it.
Fucking dumbass.
It like lands on the ground and kind of like it's singed, and it shakes its head and goes, kind of lumbers away.
Well, I feel a little bad, but it did do that.
Luckily, its babies didn't get hit.
Borky's just
Borky, you're right.
Borky is in the Yamcha pose right now in a small crater. There's no other way to put it. There's no. It's just.
Is it safe to skip?
Borky, are you alright?
Where
You
the
see
hell
this?
is his lizard?
You just see this thumb,
Those
just like.
lizards on the ground next to him.
I just imagine Panic's enjoying the sights. Oh, look at the iron siphons. Oh, they're so cute. Look at the
Out of the
off screen.
and out of
But hey, you didn't look at the explosion.
out of the crater, you just see a little a blackened hand with a little thumbs up shaking.
Are you actually okay, Borky?
Yeah,
just-
almost like cows. A bunch of the earth siphons kind of lumber away from the site of the explosion, and they just kind of go back to what they're doing.
Oh God.
That's a stupid question, Crackles. Porky just gets up, and his hair is blasted back. Porky looks like he sprayed his hair like on the way to work out the side of a car, because it's all just blasted back. Well, Crackles, don't you look wonderful tonight?
Why, yes, thank you for mentioning that.
Porky, oh wait, no, I literally was just about to do something stupid. Let's get out of here first, and then I'll take care of it.
Porky's like just walking away, but the skin's all sunburnt. Crane, come to me. Don't lick the wounds. Oh God! Oh God!
Welcome to my hell that is my cat, because it's the most disgusting noise.
Let's all circumvent the Ursa siphon and let's get the fuck out of here so I can take care of Borky.
Yes.
Yeah,
Alright,
let's
you
go.
guys remount. There are a ton of these things, like a ton, like over hundreds of them of varying sizes. Anyone who wants to can make like a nature check if you'd like to.
I would love to roll the bones.
I mean, what do you got to lose?
Yeah, I mean it's open.
4.
That's a fat 12.
11.
Nature.
11.
There we go.
16.
Okay, everybody but Borky. Borky's busy being exploded. It's very easy to tell when you see them moving. This is a migratory path.
Oh.
They're following this magic that seems to be coming out of the earth, and it seems to be like stronger in some areas and weaker in others. So you get the sense that they're following the trail of magic, of wild magic that channels through Alabas.
Is there kind of like a path to move between them, or are they all just so randomly clumped that there's nothing?
They're very randomly clumped, and they're not very considerate either. I mean, they're a little off-put by the lizard hounds, but they're very well armored, so they don't seem to be too worried.
It's like just they're noticing us, but not really caring.
Yeah, they kind of notice you. There's no hostility from it, but they seem to be, specifically the ones that have babies, are a little bit more defensive.
Right. Well, like I said,
the babies go underneath them, and they just kind of like arch their back as you guys pass by. But the moment you guys pass, they're like, "All right, everything's fine." They go back to eating.
Everyone, it seems they're following the magic trail. Try to avoid the ones with children if you can.
Okay.
All right, perception, I guess. Or
right.
what do you think it is, Monty?
I would say perception check.
Here I go, doing that with the +6 I have, 21.
Alright, it's easy enough to find which ones are the babies because they're the smaller ones. And they are a bit more of like a brighter color compared to the other ones that are a bit more like subdued. Eventually, as you guys carefully make your way around with no more altercations, you guys make your way to the main majority of the crowd, and eventually the herd thins out to the rest of the field, and you guys appear to be far enough away from them.
Okay, I get off of Avahi, I pin him to a tree or something, and I walk over to keep...
What, you do what?
No, I
Like
put
the reins.
The reins.
Oh, okay,
The
gotcha.
reins.
So
Like
it's
a
like-
salute. It's like he's hitching the horse.
you just pick them up and you thumbtack them to
That's
a
what
tree.
my brain was like. You did what?
No, he hitched him.
Yeah, I hitched... I don't know horses, guys. Give me a fucking break.
You're from New York and you don't know horses? God.
Well, I haven't had experience
On
with horses, my
topic,
dude.
guys. On topic. All right.
Police
Walk
in New
over.
York ride horses.
Moving on.
Do you want this level 3 cure wounds or not? Fuck you.
Anyway.
Let's just see how much more fun the wonderful magical landmine field
What do we
is.
see when we get out of this migration herd?
Well, if we got away enough, I'm gonna cast cure wounds at level 3 on Borky.
All right. Go ahead and roll it.
All right, so cure wounds is a 1d8, so that is 3d8 plus 2.
Oh, I get,
3d8
do you want me to,
plus 2.
hey! Oh my god. That is...
So 23.
Roll a d100 for me, because you guys may have been out of the herd, but you're not out of whatever this.
Yoo-hoo-hoo, good.
That, oh,
Hey,
thank,
listen, everyone's got to take a hit once.
thanks, Task. Task, no!
Another explosion.
54.
54. Okay. Nothing happens.
Oh,
Damn it. That's the scariest word.
Ah! We must be safe to cast spells now.
Task,
Aye.
do you feel weird at all?
No, not at all.
Would I still have detect magic on?
Yeah, there's no magic on him. How long does it last? An hour or 10 minutes?
An hour.
Yeah, there's no magic on him. There's like for a moment there's like a and then it disappears immediately.
Nadine, is this the April Fool's joke?
Huh.
We need to know.
No, this was planned for. This has been on the map for forever. So
What
you
a,
know.
this is a jape of an episode.
What a day to cross through this landmine field.
Panic,
Okay.
are we clear of the
Just
wild
so
magic?
I don't sense anything on task. I think we might be good.
All right, let's still be cautious till we know for sure.
All right, get back on Avahi and
All
let's
right.
get going.
Alrighty. You guys proceed forward. Eventually, the field kind of becomes kind of craggy. There's kind of jutting rocks, various like really intricate sort of standing stone structures. Maybe there was like a part of a mountain here once before that's been carved with like the rain. You guys make your way through fairly easily. At times, your lizard hounds just climb parts of the rock just cuz.
Cool.
Eventually, it becomes like probably about 4 o'clock. You guys travel for a decent amount of time, take a break, water them.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna eat a
Unfortunately,
ration.
Oh yeah, we
there's
get you
no-
the ration.
there's no like water, like no creeks or anything. So you have to give your mounts water from the water
Can I-
skin.
Can I roll a survival?
There's none around even if you roll a survival. That's within like.
Well, not for water, but let's go with food, like game or
Food?
anything.
Sure, go ahead.
I know this is gonna get annoying, Monty. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
This is your job.
There are groundhogs. There are tons of fucking
Yo.
groundhogs.
No, dude, fine. I'm gonna hunt the shit out of them so we
Now
all have
fuck-
rations for the day.
Fuck that shit. I want spring 2 weeks sooner.
I'm gonna say with that survival check, you get 2 like rabbit-sized groundhogs.
All right, cool. That's food for us, and we can give the other rations to our lizard hounds.
Yep, Remy's just gonna burn 2 of his rations for 1 for him.
Well, isn't there anything for the lizard hounds to eat, or are we in like some kind of vegetationless area?
I mean, there's vegetation, but it takes them a long time to eat it, and they're omnivorous, and you would know that them just eating grass is
Then-
probably not gonna give them enough energy.
Then you know what? I will suggest this. I will split up the groundhogs for the lizard hounds.
As you like place the groundhogs to like split them up, immediately like there's just a tug of war between the groundhogs between 2 of them, and like
Good.
you watch as the one groundhog in the most horrible viscera just gets ripped in half, and they both eat their chugs.
It's like
very
Jurassic
cool.
Park.
So while this is happening, Remy and Volo are just gonna look each other in the eye as they're eating rations, and then look back to their food.
But yeah, beyond that, you guys take a break and you proceed on forward. As the horizon cusps, Task, you see something very strange up ahead. You don't have to roll perception.
Oh, good.
It is a rounded lake basin, but the lake itself is spots, like circles within a giant circle.
I think
of-
we found our polka dotted area.
of like
Good.
red water, orange water, yellow
Are-
water, green water.
Are all the dots separate from one another, or are they lapping over each other?
They are all separate from one another. They are all
Interesting,
completely
okay.
divided. You would know this actually.
Oh
Kurt,
yes,
and I'll
I know
let you
exactly what we were
Yeah,
talking about. I
you-
know
you-
the weirdest lake we've ever seen in our lives.
It is, yeah.
We'll tell people about it at the end.
Yeah. But it is a large polka dotted lake.
Well, are we? Do we have to go through it, or can we go around it?
It's off to the kind of left off the road.
Oh, that's that lake with all the dots on it, huh?
Remind me of the significance of that again.
We don't know what it does.
So we have one of 2 options. Either we can investigate it, which is probably not the smart thing, or just keep moving forward.
Is there a particular reason we would want to investigate it?
We would probably pay big bucks back at Alavast to have this kind of information.
Oh, that is.
We've done something like this before, Remy, except we went to the west.
Hey, hold on. What time is it?
About 4 o'clock. 4
4
or 5.
o'clock.
Well, I mean, like, we could make camp there. I mean, it's gonna get dark soon, right?
Would that be a good idea?
I don't know. I don't know if this might be a font of wild magic, and if we sleep near it, terrible things might happen. Bottling
my
some
word.
might be a good idea.
If we can bottle it, we don't know if it's acidic or...
Well, did Panic go down, do his little... I want to see what the magic is. He just dunks his face in there, sees what happens, you know? Don't dunk your face in the lake.
Well, yeah, I was about to say.
It's like a metaphor for, like, using your magic vision to see if
I'll
it's...
go check it out.
Okay, let's ride on down there. At least, maybe, if it's good to drink, at least we got some fresh water for the lizards.
I'm gonna hitch Avahi up here before we head down because I don't want him anywhere near this.
Yeah, that's not a bad
I
idea.
noticed something. I'm going to ritual cast detect magic again.
Okay. You don't have to roll anything. You're fine.
Okay. Interesting.
Is there a stone anywhere on the ground?
Oh yeah, there's tons. with the
I pick it up and
cragginess of the thing.
do we get close enough that I can throw it into the water?
The moment you get close to the lake, the thing that hits you immediately is the smell. It smells like sulfur, wet mine, like a wet, dank mine shaft, and like table salt. It's kind of a weird blend
fun.
of very strange smells.
That sounds explosive.
Smells like Starballs.
So I will stop right there at the rim of this smell and just be like, oh, okay, that is not good. That is not good. I don't think we should venture forward any further.
Task! What's up?
Very bad musty smell. Very bad odor.
So it smells like it looks?
Panic as you approach with your detect magic up. There is no magic. There's absolutely no magic here.
Huh.
Yeah.
Not magical. I'll just walk up to the. The smell isn't overpowering. Is
It's not terribly overpowering, but it is there.
Well, like I said,
I'll just cut my hand over my nose.
yeah, the worst I would like to do is at least get a bottle of this stuff.
We should probably test it to make sure that's not gonna burn you, though.
Monty,
Hi.
Guys, let me try this for an experiment, just because it's material. Let me take one of my feathers, mage hand it out, and drop it in just to see what happens.
All right.
Okay.
So
Wait, hold on.
let's give it some
Hold
space.
on.
We're gonna watch Greggles carefully.
Okay, Greg goes, no offense. Borky moves back 10 feet.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine, big guy. All right, so Monty, I'm going to get 30 feet away from this, and I will pluck one of my feathers and drop it in with my invisible mage hand.
Okay, just roll like a general dexterity check, I guess.
Oh, but not saving throw, just regular check.
No, just a check, just to
Okay.
see how well you throw the feather.
I'm just dropping it in.
Oh.
That's fine. You need it above a 5, so you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a feather. It's a bit tricky to throw. You throw it in, and it floats on top of the water.
No
'Cause it's a
boiling.
feather.
Okay, no boiling or anything like that.
No, nothing like that.
So,
Alright.
so it just smells like shit then, that's about it?
It's not doing anything to the feather. I don't know. I'm still kind of skeeved out by this.
Yeah.
Let's take a jar of it.
Yeah,
and-
I
and
hand
take it back out.
Panic a jar so we can mage hand. in.
All right, mage hand the jar into it and collect some of the strange, smelly water.
Okay. You go ahead. You get a decent amount of it. And as you lift it up, you do notice that there's like little bits of something in it. Anyone who wants to can roll a nature check for this.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Sure. I mean, I can, but I don't expect good results.
I would like
Two.
to
That
assist,
one, of course I don't.
I would instead of
Fifth.
rolling, I'd like to assist Panic with his nature roll.
Okay.
That's what
yeah,
you get for not believing in yourself. I believe in myself. Yeah.
15 for me.
14.
Okay. Panic and Greckles, as you guys are looking at the water in the jar, it is incredibly mineral rich. It is almost absurdly mineral rich water.
Let me get a couple of those too. I've got some empty flasks for potions.
Monty, I'll take 2.
Okay. You fill up 2 little. You decide to go with different pools because there are different pools.
Yeah. I definitely want to go for different pools, but I wanted to mage hand it in by hand.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. You go in. You kind of like fill it up. As you look in one of the vials, it has silver in it. You actually notice there's little fragments of like tiny little bit of
Oh,
silver.
that's valuable.
Oh shit.
And the other one has a lot of like salt in it. You think like some sort of salt equivalent.
Huh.
Does this remind me of any of the materials that were used at the Romantian when I was taking a bath?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Can we do a nature check or anything like that to determine whether or not this is a naturally forming thing?
With the nature checks and with Panic's detect magic, this is a completely natural formation. Yes.
Okay.
Huh. All right. Well, we'll take note of this. This is probably something we can pocket for later.
Pete, by the way, Nadine, people in the chat know about it now.
Oh yeah, of course they do. By the way, just aside, this is a real thing. By the way.
That's cool.
It's called.
There.
Yeah, I
Spotted
was about to say, this sounds familiar.
If you are ever in Osoyoos, British Columbia, the Spotted Lake is a real fucking place, and that is what it is. It's
And
just a giant
and it smells
It's-
like shit. It smells.
It smells terrible.
And you have to drive it. When we used to take a truck from a nearby town to go to a Soyuz, and we would drive past it every time. And I always just assumed someone spilled gas in a lake. That's what I always thought as a kid.
It's what it looks like. Yeah. It's very.
That's super cool.
You know when you put oil in like water, that's the effect.
Oh.
With just different minerals, it's a really cool effect.
Apparently it's a cryptic. I didn't know that, but apparently it is. But we've seen it, so it's not a cryptic. Anyway, but yeah, you guys have add to your inventory 1 jar of mineral water and then 2 vials of mineral water, essentially.
1 jar and 2 vials. All right.
Question.
I got the vials.
Gaiji, did you grab? Do we have a sample of everything? Because I have empty.
I have the
bottles.
silver. I picked up 2 separate ones. So I picked up one that was silver, one that was salt, and then whatever Panic picked up.
And then I have the 1 jar.
Yeah, I have I have empty health potions. If there's other samples to collect, or you want something else specifically.
I don't know if there are. Monty, was there another variation that we didn't get samples from?
Oh, there's tons. It's just like there's so many. There's like hundreds of these individual
I would
spots.
suggest we each get at least 1 of whatever, and then we move on.
I'm good. I mean, I've got the 2. I want to keep 1 empty just in.
Remy will go because I have 1 empty health potion of every category, so I'll go take 3 samples of whatever's in there.
Borky's just like watching as they do that.
As you go into the water, it is cold. It's not very pleasant, but it doesn't hurt you. It's definitely coarse and weird and very hard water. You managed to get filled 2 vials with 2 different varieties. of
3.
water.
I have 3 empty vials.
Oh, 3. Okay, yeah. You get 3 different varieties of this water. 2 of them look like kind of clear. The third is very copper, like almost like something rusted in the water.
Okay. I'm gonna bring them back.
All right.
Right.
I think we're done then. We can probably
Yep.
just get going.
Once we get to the field, just above game. Once we get to the field, we should probably go west, because that's our sign.
Yeah, we should probably take west of this lake.
All right, so we're gonna. All right. Wait.
Well, hold on. Can I see from this distance if there's a mountain anywhere?
Sure, yeah. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Ooh, smart. Yeah, I was gonna say the Silver Mountains.
Far away.
Far over.
Perception.
Perception. Here it is. 12.
12. You don't see a mountain, but you see something flying towards you.
Contact. I point up towards it.
It is small, and it is incredibly fucking fast.
Everyone be on guard.
Ready my bow.
The bloody hell is that?
Ready weapons.
Wouldn't have to be that raven, would it? I will zoom in.
I was gonna say, can I roll a perception check since he pointed it out on what the hell it is?
Absolutely, you may.
All right. That is gonna be a soft 20.
Soft 20. It is a griffin.
That's a griffin.
And
Where's
before
the-
you even have time to react, like a bullet shot, Task, you are grabbed.
Oh God!
Hey.
I'm sorry.
Fuck.
Oh, I really hope it's who I think it is.
As you are lifted up into the air, Task, like you're kind of flipped around so you're facing upright, which is horrible when you're currently dangling like hundreds of feet above the air. And eventually you feel a hand grab your hands and pull you.
I'm sorry. This is literally one of Task's worst nightmares.
I know she's an
real.
asshole, and I love it.
All right. Well, I grip onto the hand, but.
The hand lifts you up onto the back of the griffin, and you see Winter. And she immediately takes off westwards.
Wait.
She looks fucked up, by the way.
Oh God.
She has like claw marks on her shoulders. Her uniform's been ripped. One of her ears is nicked. But she begins to fly you immediately westwards.
We'll follow that.
Yeah, can Remy get on his griffin and immediately follow this fucking griffin?
Well, I scream at everyone else back. Guys, get a Vahi and follow!
All
My
right.
God, he's screaming incoherently from a
I
distance.
am full speed on this. I have to find this griffin.
All right.
That's our
Griffin
kobold.
chase!
All right, so as you take off on Volo, the rest of you guys descend into the forest and begin running. Task, you are going like a bullet shot, super, super fast. Kind of ducking and weaving between trees, eventually going up a sort of cliffside, eventually to a hole where Winter lands and immediately grabs your hand and yanks you off the griffin, almost hurriedly.
This is a little sudden. We should wait for everyone else.
She just pulls on you.
God, all right, I leave. I'm gonna drop something so everyone fucking knows I was here. Let me check my inventory real quick. Inventory. What do I have that everyone can know that I was here?
Not pants.
No.
Don't leave your pants.
I mean, you got scale.
Oh, I have a magic perfume bottle. I fucking use a little bit of the perfume.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you put the perfume down.
Well, I spray it, so, like, you know, maybe the lizards can find it. Well, you know what? Yeah, I'll spray it and then put it down.
Okay. You do so, but Winter's just, like, doesn't really care about what you're doing, and she's just kind of grabbing you and, like, pulling you really hard.
All right, well, I guess I'll follow, but I'm just like, there needs to be an explanation here.
She kind of gives you, like, this look, like, her eyes just kind of go half open, and she kind of gives you this look like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like...
Well, no, I get that, but... I just follow her.
All right. As you go inside of this cave, immediately a smell hits you. It smells kind of like the lake, but worse. It's like decay, like a butcher shop, almost.
Oh, God.
As you enter inside this chamber, the air is stagnant. And you hear these subtle drips off of the cave ceiling, landing on the floor next to you. There's this almost hum as you make your way through. The actual tunnel itself is very large, like huge almost. Eventually, you make yourself around a corner. Give me 1 second here.
Yeah.
Actually, this would work. The first immediate thing you see when you turn the corner is the lopsided head of an ancient gold dragon. Eyes closed on its side, unmoving, unbreathing.
Is it dead?
It appears to be dead.
Oh, shit.
It's not wounded that you can see visibly, but it is dead.
Did he do this? Or was this natural?
Winter just kind of looks at the floor and then looks towards you.
Fuck.
The second thing you notice, as you look past Winter, is a massive mirror, floor to ceiling, shattered and broken.
Oh, fuck. I move over to the mirror.
Winter steps back and gives you space.
God damn it. And here I thought it was in Alavast. I pick up the pieces and I try to, I guess haphazardly or like with some vague attempt to like try to put pieces back onto it.
The pieces are huge. Like bigger than you, bigger than Bork even.
Is there one big enough for me to like see myself?
The wall you walk up to, you can see yourself, but something about it is dead. That whatever it was before is dead now.
Oh, God, am I too late?
You feel a
Fucking-
hand on your shoulder.
I turn towards it. Well, what the hell do we do now?
You watch as Winter goes into a side pouch and pulls out the book. The book
Did
that
Log find
Log
you?
had. You watch as Winter nods. And you
Oh,
watch as she begins to unfold the book and takes out each page, ripping out each page and lining them all up. To reveal a picture, a mountain and kobolds. And at the top of a mountain, a mechanical woman.
This was a map to Ariara this whole time?
Winter nods. And she points towards the kobolds.
Winter, when Panic used an orb or some kind of way to detect Log as he was coming up there, I assume one of the kobolds he saw when he first reached there was you, but there was another one. Is this them or is it others?
You watch as she brings a finger over the front of her mouth.
Okay.
Silence is your answer.
Fuck. Well, we have to reach them then. We have to figure this out. You don't know what's going on in Alavast, do you? Darkus knows I was there. He knows that you're alive too. He wants the both of us. The feelings we have in our chests, I think he's trying to recreate Innstrock.
You watch as Winter's face looks to the ground. She looks up towards you and gives you a nod as if to say, I know.
Can these kobolds help us?
She nods again, almost enthusiastically this time, with
All right,
hope.
well,
But her fingers trace down near the base of the mountain. And there are horrible visages of things you've never seen before.
why would we have to fight our way back up? Couldn't we just fly up there?
She points to a sort of line that kind of envelops the top of the mountain. It almost looks shield-like in nature.
It's a barrier then.
She nods.
If we take care of what's at the base, we can get up through the barrier?
She kind of shrugs, as if to say, I don't know.
All right, well, when the others get here, I suppose it'll be the best time to tell them all this. But second, allow me to be selfish. I give her a hug.
She kind of like jolts for a second, and then gives you a hug back.
I'm glad you're alive.
You hear a deep kind of exhale and a nod from her. She looks pretty banged up, but she seems okay.
Was this his doing? I look at, like, all the parts of her body that are scratched up.
It's kind of a reluctant nod, like, sort of, yes.
Well, don't worry. I set out to find him and put an end to this. There's a bigger reason for it now, but I will see his head on a pike.
She sits down on a rock. Remy,
Yes.
as you are ducking and weaving through the trees, Winter has always been faster than you, just because of her size. But you do manage to find, it's very clear where the cave opening is. It's
Okay.
not very hard to find. And you do see that there's a bottle kind of shimmering in the light that you managed to catch with your eye.
Okay.
And you find your way to the opening of this cave.
I'm immediately going to land, but I'm going to take. Is her griffin parked outside?
Yeah, it's currently preening itself.
Got it. Rolo, you stay here. Quick forearm, beak tap, and then he's going to sprint into the cave.
Okay, you do so. You don't have dark vision, do you?
God, no. But I have
run
a
in-
torch if it's dark.
It is dark, so you're gonna have to light that torch.
Torch!
Right.
Torch
All right.
time!
Hey,
As you-
Monty.
Mm-hmm.
while this is happening, can Task like just reach his hand out for her ear, and he just goes, "May I attempt?" Like as if to heal her ear.
She kind of lowers your hand. You get the sense there's probably nothing more to be done.
All right, fair.
Weirdly enough, she is healed, but
Right, but they're
it's-
scarring.
They're scarring, yeah. Yeah, as you walk in, as you're lighting the torch, Remy, you almost walked right into a stalagmite. Like, you're just like, and you just kind of quickly, kind of 90-degree angle turn and loop around it.
Oh, dear. Task! Winter!
I guess we hear this.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Down this way.
I'm gonna follow the voice.
You immediately smell the same smell of decay, of rot, and it kind of hits you like, ooh. It's not terrible, but it's like fresh death.
Mind the corpse.
What Oh, God. Right, that corpse. Where are you?
Over here. I like just fucking. Oh right. Task like slaps the back of his head. Oh
You
right.
see a
no
light
dark
coming
vision.
towards you. I assume it's
Yeah,
dark.
no dark vision. Like, oh god, could you lower that, please?
You know when you catch cats in the dark and their eyes just glow? It's kind of like that for a second. It's really
Oh,
freaky.
there's just two pairs looking at you.
Yeah.
Right, sorry, where's the...
Oh, sorry. Remy's like, I can't see, but I can't.
Where's...
I
Winter!
Yep.
Winter stands up.
Remy is gonna, like, he's gonna put the, is there like a place to put the torch?
Yeah, you can like stick it in a rock.
All right, he's gonna stick it on the rock so that at least it's dimly lit, but then he's gonna sprint towards Winter and give her a ginormous hug.
She hugs you back.
Oh, by the gods, you're alive.
You watch as she nods, just kind of a little bit shamefully.
What happened? Why did you run away?
You watch as she slowly walks over and places a hand on the nose of the dead gold dragon.
You came here for him.
She kind of tilts her head, like, sort of.
There's a lot more to this, Remy. Bring the torch over here, and I show him where the mirror and the papers are.
Oh my goodness. Is it
Wait.
repairable?
That I have no idea. But apparently Log made it out this far.
So you have the
And
book.
take- More or less.
You notice as you move forward, Remy, there's paper under your feet.
Oh,
I move him to step back. And I readjust everything.
what are those?
Apparently the book was some kind of map. It leads directly to Oriara. She's at the top of this mountain.
What?
Look, I point over to the woman on the top of the mountain.
All right, Log's involvement makes more sense now.
We can't get up there, though. There's a barrier blocking it, and there's something coming from below the base of the mountain.
Do they know how to deactivate it?
Tass, like, shakes his head. This is about as much as I can get from here.
Winter, how can we help?
She points towards the mountain and points towards Task.
Well,
Gotta get me
Task,
up there.
we have to get you to the top. Which means we need to deactivate the shield, which means we need the others.
Where's Log in all of this?
Winter like looks around the cave and just shrugs like, mm.
Of course he just left.
Sorry, I don't mean to be so emotional. I'm just very happy to see you, Winter.
She nods and kind of pats you on the leg.
Task, like, just looks back down at the paper, looks at the mirror. Does this have anything to do with, like, Task, like, looks around and actually speaks out loud, like, just out of the blue. Aos, are these part of your echoes as well?
The cave echoes, but nothing else does.
It was worth a shot.
Wait a second. You've only spoken to this god in your dreams, right?
Apparently so.
Remind me, do you have a mask like Panic does?
I have the mask. Task holds it up.
Does it react to anything in here?
I don't know, let's find out. I touch the mirror and I put it on.
Nothing happens.
No vision, no repetition, no nothing.
Nope.
Oh, I say that out loud, and I take the mask off.
Well, it was worth a shot.
I don't know if... Well, do I remember if Athena mentioned that there's more than one mirror?
You don't know.
Shit.
You believe there's only this one, though, to your knowledge, anyway. But now it's gone, so...
Winter, do you know how this happened?
Pointing to the mirror.
She nods and then puts a finger to her mouth.
I see. Then the only thing we can do, if we're supposed to get you to the top, is find a way to deactivate whatever this barrier is.
Wait a minute. Task holds his head up. This is the mountain of repetition.
Yes.
Things fall apart and come back again. If we brought this mirror back up there, do you think there's a way that this repetition can magically rebuild it?
Winter slowly shakes her head.
Damn it.
And Winter grabs you, like, kind of the front of your armor, Remy, and pulls you down. And you watch as she points towards the base of the mountain, and then points towards Task, and then points towards the base of the mountain, and then slowly trails her finger up to the top of the mountain and taps the top of the mountain.
So we have to take him to the base and lead him up towards the top. There's a path, apparently, yes?
She kind of tilts her head at the word path, but she nods.
There's a way to access the top from that point at the bottom.
There's a moment, she slowly nods.
Well, all right then. We got no time to waste. When everyone gets here, we'll all go up together.
Winter, are you in any shape to help us, or do you need to stay here to protect whatever else is on this mountain?
She shakes her head and walks over to the gold dragon and just stares at him.
You have to protect this.
She nods.
All right.
Does the corpse still have a meaning or a use to all this?
You watch as her hand clenches and her body shakes.
I put my hand on her shoulder. I'm
Insight?
sorry.
Can I
You don't have to insight it. She
Oh, okay.
very clearly cared about this gold dragon.
Gotcha.
Again, Task puts his hand on her shoulder and just looks at her solemnly. His ears drop. I'm sorry.
She kind of just wipes her eyes a bit.
Remy's gonna get on a knee just so that he can look her in the eye.
Winter, Task and I are going to do everything we can to help you. You're not alone in this anymore.
She nods.
Ever since we found you in the woods, I've wondered where you came from, and now I'm starting to understand. We'll get through this together, all of us. Isn't that right,
Closes her
Task?
eyes and she nods.
Aye. We'll see this through.
Right. Task, gather the papers, the map. We'll meet the others outside. Winter, you'll be safe here?
Winter nods.
All right, come on.
All right. Does Remy leave?
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
head out.
Uh,
Meanwhile,
Well,
though...
I will give them a moment alone if they want.
Oh, I was gonna ask for a moment, but yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, Remy will walk outside, seeing that you clearly want to talk to her alone.
Yeah. Task will start picking up the paper, then stop midway, not even facing Winter just yet. I have a confession.
Her head slowly lolls over to look at you.
I realize this is not the best time and there are more pressing matters at hand. But I will say this. It's not embarrassing, it's just hard for me to say things like this. I guess the best way to put it is that, Winter, you have captivated me in some way. Ever since we first met, it was a strange feeling, but a comforting feeling to be around you. I know this is sudden and out of the blue, but I am genuinely glad to see you again.
She walks up to you. She takes off her goggles and she hands them to you. And she curls your fingers over the goggles and squeezes really hard.
I put my other hand on top of hers.
And she gives you a nod, but then lets you go.
We'll see this end together.
She nods.
And I walk back out.
Meanwhile, the rest of you guys are rushing through the woods.
I don't want to think he's being ripped apart by the thing's babies, but I gotta believe the task would be a meager morsel.
Porky, just calm down. We just gotta get there first.
There's no fat on him. It's all gristle. He's all gristle and rage. He's gonna be dead in 2 bites, I swear.
Always the optimist with you. Come on, let's go.
I need everyone who has a lizard hound to roll a dexterity saving throw for the lizard hounds real fast for me.
Don't you motherfuckers get Avahi killed, I swear to God.
I swear to God.
So that's d20 plus 3.
Yeah, d20 plus 3.
D20. Oh, good. That's a big fat 11. I cannot
Alright.
roll above a 10 tonight.
That's a 10.
Me, that's a 10.
15.
15, okay. And then Task, if you want to roll for Avahi real fast for me.
Sure. Here I go.
Okay.
So that's a 14.
So, Borky, you don't have to roll with advantage because you danger sense it. Imagine a very high-speed velocity object immediately getting stopped by a bear trap.
Oh,
good.
You guys,
I will duck and roll.
yeah, Greckles, you are thrown. Panic, you are also thrown. And Avahi is grabbed too. Borky, your lizard hound manages to jump over a massive bear trap. We're talking, if you guys stepped on it, it would hit you right in like the pelvic bone. Is how big
Shit.
this thing is.
Oh,
Damn.
You watch as the 3 lizard hounds that are immediately trapped by these bear traps start panicking and freaking the fuck out.
Borky's gonna jump off immediately. What's the nearest one to him?
The nearest one to you is Avahi, who is currently they're locked shut. The jaws are locked around the leg of Avahi, like up a decent chunk, and it's just like flailing and biting, and it is lashed with chain to a very thick tree. These are very expertly placed traps.
Borky's gonna take Ronfall and try and slide it in the bottom of the bear trap and try and use it as a lever to pry it open.
All right, go ahead and just roll a strength check for me.
Can I assist that?
Wrong, because Borky's gonna go into a rage as well.
Oh, okay.
You in Panic are prone and on the ground right now, dizzy.
Okay.
You guys were flung into the woods and smacked into trees. It was not a pleasant time for you.
Borky's pissed. Borky's very pissed. So Borky wedges that in there with his strength, and that's a 12.
Shit. Come on.
All right, you try. These are really, really strong traps meant for large creatures.
Shit.
As the lizard hounds continue to panic, you begin to hear sounds in the trees above. You notice as you look up, the trees are filled with like metal bells that just start ringing like crazy. As the more the lizard hounds flail, the louder the bells are, and there's 3 of them now concussively just ringing out.
Borky takes readies an action and puts 2 hands on Ronfall.
Okay.
Ready in action.
As you do so, you begin to hear movement in the woods around you.
Come out right now, whoever you are, because you caught the wrong people, and I will unload oh so righteous fury upon those who would hurt our new pet lizards.
You watch as bursting from the woods come 2 orcs riding on bears.
Oh, fuck me sideways.
The bears have like metal jaws, like strapped to the bottom jaw, and they're riding them on like with chain bridles. Following them is just a pack of like 20 to 25 orcs who immediately surround the area, and they look really quizzically at the lizard hounds, like, what the fuck are these? And immediately Panic and Greckles, you guys have spears to your throat.
Good.
Huh?
Abo shot! And they, Borky, you hear, get on your feet!
Borky screams out in Orcish,
Who the bloody hell are you?
The main kind of like alpha orc on the back of the biggest bear kind of slides off of his bear and kind of walks up to you. He's about your height. And he is actually gray, like from head to toe. He is like kind of almost like Doros, but slightly bluish in tint. He's kind of like a cool gray color. He kind of walks over. He's got like kind of like a cougar sort of like pelt sort of like headpiece that kind of runs down, antlers on the shoulders. He looks actually maybe a little younger than you, Borky. He walks up to you and goes, "We are the Iron Claw," and he kind of pounds his chest twice. "You have walked into our territory, tripped our traps. These are hunting lands you are foolish to enter."
I am Borky the Orky of Alafast, and I am on a mission. And one of the things on that mission is to meet the Iron Claws.
Borky takes Ronfault and plants him in the ground, kind of with that knight pose.
So now, I wish to speak to whomever's in charge, if that be you or whoever else you got. Because I come from Alafast.
You watch as the orc kind of looks at you. He's very impressed by you. But then he turns over to the other two orcs who have currently got like spears on Panic and Greckles. And he kind of turns and goes, "Hifelen," kind of says, "Females," he asks. "Females, question mark." Panic, one of the orcs grabs you and kind of like pulls back your jacket and kind of turns back and goes, "It was like, no, they're not." And then the other one like looks at Greckles and like slowly learns and goes, Imma to another? It kind of just like, "I'm not sure, it's a bird."
It's handled what it is.
It's lovely plumage, though.
Lovely plumage. You watch as the orcs drag you guys all to your feet and begin to jab you northward.
Okay, well, alrighty. Oh. Hey now, we're all friends here. We all could be friends here, nonetheless.
You watch as the remaining orcs are currently dealing with your lizard hounds in the traps.
Don't hurt them!
Not...
Borky's guy's gonna yell out at the top of his lung,
"Don't you dare hurt them! Those belong to us! Property of the Unexpectables!"
They don't really say anything and just push you forward, kind of almost ignoring you in a way.
Oh, I'll have your heads if anything befalls our wonderful new lizard folks!
As you guys are pushed forward through the woods, you see just tons of these traps. They're everywhere, and you even watch as instinctively they sidestep these traps. There's also pitfalls and various other snares and things. As you guys make your way through. As you do, you enter kind of like a forest clearing, and in the center of the clearing, or actually scattered about, I suppose, are a bunch of like spikes, like thin, like spear-like spikes, with a varying degree of decaying heads on them. They are all orcish in nature, based off of the teeth. The one that stands out to you is probably the freshest one, which sits right in the center, which is of a very sizable male orc with very big tusks, and there's currently flies kind of flying in and out of his mouth right now as his head is kind of lulled to the side on this spear. He is very dead.
What did he do?
Borky points at him, straight up asks.
All the orcs just kind of like laugh nervously and keep walking.
Oh, guys, you can't just laugh. You gotta expunge upon it. Might have a very overactive imagination.
Just quickly check something here. This is why I wish I really had my notes. I found one half of them, but the other half is missing. As you reach through the forest line, eventually you smell kind of charcoal and smoke. You smell forges and bear sweat and like burning fat. And one of the orcs kind of turns to you, Borky, and goes, "If you insult Ovella, you'll end up on one of those spikes." And they kind of shove you forward.
Okay, don't piss off Ovella then.
How do you spell that, Deneen? O-V...
O-V-E-L-A.
Ovella. Okay.
as you guys are pushed through. This is a sizable orc camp. Gruul's orc camp, it pales in comparison to this one.
I was gonna say, getting jumped in the forest. This seems oddly familiar. Good job, Orky. You did it.
All
This
right.
this is like probably, I'm gonna say like at least 300 to 500 orcs strong. This is a sizable camp. Notably, it's not just a camp; it goes into the side of a mountain as well. Like not a big mountain, but like a craggy sort of like cavernous mountain. You note that there's a lot of vents of flame kind of coming out the mountainside. And as you make your way through, I'm just gonna grab appropriate music for this. As you guys make your way through,
I believe in you.
Thank you. You guys are led forward, and you see kind of cresting on one of the hills is a really large, very nicely made longhouse. And as you make your way up there, you see kind of sitting next to a fire, currently sharpening a sword, is a big orc.
How big we talking?
He's bigger than you. He's like... Do you remember Olam, when you guys met Olam, and he was kind of big, and he was really wide, too, specifically?
Yeah.
Like that times 2.
Oh, no, that's such a big guy.
You honestly, when you first see him, you think he's an ogre at first, because of how kind of big and round he is.
Also the gray skin, too.
He is gray-skinned as well, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a little bit darker pigmentation to him. His hair is pitch black. It's kind of like tied back into kind of like a sumo knot. And he's got kind of like a crown of iron on his head. And roll an insight check on him, I'm gonna say.
Just Borky.
Just Borky, because it's a
15.
He doesn't look the brightest.
Oh, big, heavy. He's got a big, thick Neanderthal brow.
He's got a caveman brow. Yeah, he looks.
Fuck yeah.
He looks like one of the
Excellent.
Croods.
He looks capable and very fucking strong, but it looks like his brain cell could use some company.
Wonderful.
As you approach, he's just kind of sharpening his sword and then like turns over, and immediately he begins discussing with the one rider orc, and they kind of go back and forth, and he basically explains that they found you guys in the woods. You guys set off 3 traps. They're currently getting your beasts out of the traps. One of them's an orc who wants to talk to you. The other 2, one is a man, we think. The other one is a bird, so we don't know. And the orc kind of like looks past you, Borky, towards Greckles and kind of narrows his eyes, like,
No bird should be that sexy, so that's,
Yeah, like a lot of the orcs are like, ooh, like what a handsome bird.
Oh, handsome.
The rest of you kind of look around, and there's a few people watching. Some definitely the young kids. Like there's like kid orcs running around.
What?
And they seem very quizzical about you guys at the moment. Count probably about 20 kids just walking in here. And they're doing things like gathering water and like preparing food and stuff like that.
Are we still at knife point?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
you are.
absolutely.
It's mostly just so you don't run. They're not like gonna stab you if you move, but they're just like, don't run away. You're in our fucking turf. You're on our rules.
Yeah.
They're flexing on. They're super flexing on us right now.
You watch as this orc kind of walks up to you and goes, "Who are you?"
Oh my god.
My name's Borky, the Orky of Anavest, and I seek counsel with your leader.
I'm Chief Lubso.
Fuck was that again? Sorry.
I said my name's Chief Lubso. He kind of shoves you a bit.
Okay, that was above game, but I should have clarified that. Chief what?
Chief Lubso. Lubso.
Chief Lubso.
Lubso, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's mouth breathing? That's amazing.
That's Kurt mouth breathing.
That's a oof.
I'm close to my microphone right now. So.
To be fair, they're siblings, so their mouth breathing sounds distinctly similar.
I'm not mouth breathing.
No, it's okay.
Nadine, we're a couple of mouth breathers. We can
Speak for your fucking self.
I know, right? Hey, I had to have surgery
sorry I
to
brought
fix
this
half that
joke
shit.
up.
No, Greckles, we're living here now, and you're Greckles now.
Wow, just a knee.
Oh, I'm handsome.
Anyway,
Chief Lobso. I better. You're not what I expected for the leader.
What's that supposed to mean?
oh my god.
Oh, you're bigger than I thought.
Oh, thank you.
You big old
Wait a
lad.
second. What do you think you're doing in here, setting off my traps in the Iron Clan
Hey,
land? We had a deal with your city of Alavas. They give us our space, we give you yours.
Hey, do not equate to malice, which could be easily equated to stupidity. We bumped into your traps because we was chasing after our friend who was snatched by a griffin, and right now, he might be being rended in twain, and he's not but gristle, bones, and just the scraps of clothing minus pants.
I'm having a great time.
I agree.
Greckles just leans over slightly. Borky, I think he's gonna be all right.
That was an
You
orcish.
don't, he is an orcish, you have no idea what he's saying.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
Like, Borky's like yelling at this chieftain, you're like, oh fuck.
Just gonna side glance.
You
in
know,
that
when
case,
we
it's
was
a side
chasing
glance.
after our friend, we bumped into your damn traps. If you want me to pay for your traps, I'll freaking do that, because I got plenty of ass gold that I've earned by killing people. So I'll have you know right now, good sir, that right now, I wish to speak and break bread as equals if you're down for that.
You hear a voice that immediately makes Chief Lubzo kind of like jolt upright.
Oh no.
Who's yelling?
Oh no.
I'm
You
yelling,
watch as
Borkity Orc! It stops.
You watch as the tent opens and a very small female orc exits. She looks like she's like in her 60s or 70s, which for an orc is very old.
Dang.
She walks out and she has a myriad of tattoos just all around her face, down her arms. She's got a long stick, like a long staff, hanging from which are a bunch of different iron talismans.
Ooh.
She's got a robe which is the entirety of a bear pelt. And eyes that just the moment she looks at you just go right through you.
Heavy metal.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make so much noise.
There are children sleeping in this village, child, and wounded that need tended to. Your screams shall not nurse them. And you watch as she jabs the staff into your stomach.
Oh, I felt that before.
Are you Ovella? Are you Ovella?
You might not be as stupid as you look. I am Ovella. Old Ovella is my title, a title I hold with much honor. Takes much to live to an old age out here.
What? It's not how I was planning on meeting you, old Ovella. But I come from Alavash, and I wish to break bread with you and talk. But furthermore, your traps caught me and my friends chasing after our friend who was picked up by a griffin. Now, we don't know if he's okay or not, and I apologize. But if there's one thing I take seriously, it's the well-being of my friends. And I will be as respectful as possible, but if that means my friend Task is not more but a little bit of gristle wrapped around thin
You watch
bones.
as she presses the staff on your bottom jaw and just locks your mouth shut. If you saved people more than you talked, you wouldn't have this problem.
Oh, Grandma Spicy.
Oh.
You watch as she turns to the other orcs. You, go, check for griffins. If you find one, kill it and bring it here.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Wait, actually, we have a griffin that's ours. It's piloted by another bird.
Explain that one.
Oh,
Take the bolas and the snares and bring them alive.
Oh, good.
Thank you
If
very
it's not
much,
your
old
griffin, we
Ovella.
will slice its belly open and see if your friend is inside. Now keep your voice down.
Yes, ma'am, I apologize.
She turns to Lubzo. Lubzo just looks kind of lost. Have a seat. You watch as Ovella walks up to you, Greckles, and just kind of grabs your face. Her fingers are very bony, like very, very bony. And she just kind of like grabs your cheeks on either sides and like just puts her thumbs on your beak and just kind of tilts you side to side and just looks at you.
Okay, I don't resist.
I've heard of your kind before.
Is that an Orcish or common?
It's common, actually. It's
Okay.
It's okay, common. It's a little rough.
I'm known as a Kenku.
There are old legends of the mountains to the west of here. There were winged bird people, but they were simply legend.
I've heard that legend actually. At least I think I would. I mean, that's an old Kenku legend, isn't it?
In our tongue, they were known as Erakokra,
Nice.
Oh.
but they've gone. You must be some sort of spirit animal of some kind. Maybe.
To be fair, did she introduce herself in common, or was that all in Orc?
You have no idea what her name is, no.
Okay, no, I just wanted to double check. I didn't want to, metagame.
Well, I think I've heard of that before, ma'am.
Crickle's just very, very flustered and puffy. All
She
this
kinda,
odd
like,
touching.
Takes her. She's like lifting up parts of your clothes with her staff and like looks at your hat. And she's like very confused by your hat. And she like lifts up part of like your robe and she goes, "Can you lay eggs?"
No, but I've never tried.
She like looks you really hard in the eye.
Yes.
I think she's asking
Okay.
if you're male.
I am male, yes.
Okay. And she kind of like takes the staff and shoves you aside and walks up to Panic. She kind of walks up and she starts touching your scar. You've suffered a mortal wound. And you
The only
walk.
one.
Your
the
skin.
very-
She hooks your horn with her staff and drags your head down.
Okay, all right, that's sore.
Yes,
Okay.
Panic, you'd never seen one of you. It's cool.
Your pigmentation, your skin is like ours, but it's soft. She kind of like pats your cheek a couple times.
Yep.
How did you get horns on your head?
I was born with them.
Lasted by the goat, perhaps, or the ram?
Sure.
You'd think it would make you stronger. And she kind of like lets go of your head.
Oh!
Oh,
Fuck you, Panic. Grim.
Horn, lady, you have no idea how strong I am.
Greckles will kind of chime in.
If we have time, ma'am, we'd be happy to explain everything.
Yes. If that would be fortuitous.
The last time we had an outsider here, he was good company.
Now, his name is Enceladus.
Enceladus. He taught me this tongue. We exchanged information.
Well, funny thing about that, Enceladus taught me how to read. 'Cause he works for us at our tavern, the Sweet Dragon. Did he mention it?
No. I haven't seen Enceladus in a year and a bit, I think.
Shit, he works for us now. Shit. Fuck. Parching it, Borky.
This is all in common, right?
Yeah, she's speaking in common. And by the way, Lubso is so lost in this conversation. Lubso's like smiling when she's smiling and frowning when she's frowning, just like trying to.
He's like picking his nose and trying to hide that he did it.
Yeah, he seems nice. He's just kind of simple.
Just dim.
She kind of looks you all down, turns to Lubso, and says in Orcish, "I'll go get your wives. I'll see what they think of this."
What?
You watch as she disappears into the longhouse.
Did she say?
I'm confused.
In Orcish,
sorry,
Lobso,
pardon?
wives, plural.
Yeah.
How many you got?
Give me 1 second.
Oh, no!
Counts his fingers.
Roll 1d100.
Yeah, roll a 1d.
1, 2, skip a few, 99, 100.
Because he's an orc and he's not very. I mean, he's okay. He's counting on his
There's
finger.
99 wives.
1, 2, 3.
God damn it, I was kidding.
3 plus 1.
That's 4, actually.
3 plus another 1.
Yeah, that's 4 as well.
He puts up 5 fingers. Yeah, that.
God damn.
Borky gives him a high. Borky just high fives him awkwardly. Just.
Boy, don't touch me.
So, how is for the Iron Claw Clade? I've heard about it. Is it a mix of boys and girls, or are there more girls than guys?
More guys, more boys.
I know what that's like.
Babies is hard.
Why? What are they made out of?
Having babies is hard.
Yeah, I'd say that's true.
Oh God.
You watch as outside of the tent exits a motley crew of mostly.
Whoa, yeah.
There is Ovella. She exits first. There is one orc who I can only describe as fucking stunning. Like, she looks really rough, but like in a weirdly beautiful way. She's got really long, kind of almost like She-Hulk in a way.
Okay.
Sort of look
I was about
to
to say
her.
heavy metal physique.
Oh yeah, a little bit. And she just looks really nice, like really beautiful. Then there's another orc who is, you're not sure if it's actually an orc. She's very small. Like, she's like shorter than you, Panic. Like shorter, almost like slightly taller than Greckles' height. You notice that she's got like kind of a long hornet pigtail that runs down the back of her neck. And she's got 2 daggers on either side. And she almost sees you, Greckles, and kind of eyes you up. Like, just kind of looking at your weapons on you. Another orc comes out, and she looks like she could crush any of you guys with just her bare hands. She's huge. She is like... She's almost the same size as Lubso. Like... And, like, her arms are thick. Like, she looks like she could just crush a man with her bare hands. Her hair is like short. It's kind of like almost like a mop on the top of her hair. You don't even see her eyes. You just see the tusks.
Jeez, that's awesome.
Is that Helga's sister?
She looks like she's scarred up. She looks like she's seen some shit. And she's just got like kind of almost like similar to Vel, like just like bindings around the chest, and then just like pants with just like a literally a belt of like teeth of different creatures.
God.
The last wife surprises every single one of you because it's not an orc, it is a Goliath.
I'm sorry, what?
And
was about to say, Mom?
Whoa.
Hi, Mrs. Grimtongue!
Euphoria is just like, whoops.
So remember what I said about your dad?
And this is your dad. Da da da.
Got lost, huh?
This Goliath doesn't look like Vel, Doros, or Zeus at all. Where their markings have some symmetry and like angular shapes to it, specifically Doros and Zeus, this Goliath almost has kind of like splotchy markings on her face and body. And you've never seen anything like it before. It's very strange. And she looks like a boss-ass bitch. She just looks very resting bitch face. She's completely bald. She has long earrings coming down with like kind of like looks like almost like boar tusks kind of earrings. Her top lip is unmarked, but her bottom lip has like black, almost like black ashen lipstick on the bottom part. She's wearing almost kind of like a tabardy like front robe with like big pants. And kind of similar kind of chest bindings, and she just kind of crosses her arms. She looks a lot like Rose, but honestly more real rough and tumble. Like, she looks like pretty unimpressed.
She also listens to My Chemical Romance.
Hey, Connor, I'll wipe the
Paladin Rose?
Hey, Connor, I'll wipe the sweat off your forehead if you'll wipe the sweat off my forehead.
Oh, I mean, there's just drool all over my floor.
Yeah,
now.
I knew it, right? You're having that problem? Sure, just get a spit a bucket. It's the best way.
So like paladin rows or
No, like Rose from the Romantian.
Oh.
The Goliath Rose.
Oh.
Romantian. Yeah.
Panics having flashbacks.
Borky just gulps. Damn.
I can see why they
The-
respect women here.
The wives kind of walk up to you, and whereas Ovella was like kind of analyzing, they are less nice.
Oh.
They don't really care about you, Borky, except for the fact that you're green. Like one of them's just like, why is he green?
I don't know.
They seem mostly like they like Greckles the most. They're very like they find you cute. Like they think you're really really cute.
I mean, I was handsomeified, but still, there's much realistic face going on if they come to investigate.
Like they kind of like pick you up and hold. They kind of like pick you up and hold you, and they're like petting you, and they're just like looking at you. The smallest Goliath kind of takes your hat and puts it on, and then just starts like running, and it just falls off, and they're just kind of like dicking around with your stuff. Really.
Well, as long as they're not messing with the weapons.
The Goliath walks up to you, Panic, and just kind of like leans down and just stares you right in the face.
Hi.
Just the slow wincing down and the wiggling of the hello finger. Big smile.
Can I help? Can I help you?
I don't know.
She grabs onto both of your horns and just kind of shakes you a bit.
Oh, tender. That still hurts.
You watch as she turns over, and does anybody else but Borky speak giant?
No, dear Bork. Good old Borks.
She turns back and goes, "Why does he have horns?"
Borky hears that. It's because he was born that way. A giant.
If he was born blessed by the ram, why is he so weak? And she just kind of lets go of him.
Oh no, Borky actually responds. Borky responds in giant to her. His strength lies in his wit.
I
Everyone
can also create explode.
everyone turns and looks towards Panic when you say that. And he's like, my brain.
Oh, my fucking horn.
Everyone's weak if they're tied with spears to their backs.
Suka.
The spears are gone, by the way.
Okay, good.
So, you wish
I mean,
to talk?
technically, I'm like the strongest one here.
I do.
Well, let's talk. Lobso. You watch as the chief's like, oh, yep, just kind of starts following her. And that is where we're going to end the session.
Oh God! Oh, wow.
All right, bye, Austin.
Welcome to the Iron Claws.
Bye, Austin.
I can't wait for Task and Remy to fight off Orc Raiders.
I'm waiting for one of them to just break Panic's horn off.
Oh, Jesus.
This is episode 120, right?
It is.
Yep, 120.
It is.
Oh, wow. We are certainly far
We're
along,
over
aren't we?
chugging along.
What should we call this one?
Oh.
I had a suggestion if I could pitch it.
Yeah.
It's the Lion, the Witch, and the Wartribe.
That's good. That's strong.
Fuck.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Man.
I never see how this conversation can go. I will trade your ladies, Panic Grimtongue, for 3 days. No longer.
My goodness.
Are you,
That's
I'm pimping you, yes, that's what's
literally
happening.
selling me?
I'm literally selling.
Oh no.
I'm literally quiet
Okay,
you.
We've got to this part in our managerial relationship, huh?
Yes. We're 2/3 through the Family Guy episode of our relationship. Yes. This is where the power
boy.
goes to my.
Alright.
This is where the power goes to my head. Oh my God. Okay, so, Monty, where can they find you?
You can find me at Montyglue on Twitter. You can find me at twitch.tv/Montyglue. Tomorrow I will be playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but the moment RE3 is available, everything, eating, sleeping, showering,
Oh no.
Oh, don't-
Secondary.
Oh,
Please stay clean.
yeah.
I will. I will stay clean. I shower. I don't worry about it. I'm just joking. I'm exaggerating, but
Are
legitimately,
you though? Are you? Because big gray boys.
a little bit. When Resident Evil 3 comes out, it's going to take my entire life. So, if you want to catch me playing that game, definitely check out my streams because the moment that game is available, it's going to be streamed. I have a new emote. If you've probably seen it in chat a couple times, I have a Nemesis emote, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah, you can find me there. And yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to say, but I don't think so for right now.
Hey, Gaijin Goomba, you beautiful bastard. Where
What?
can they find you?
Oh, you can find me being fabulous.
What the fuck did you just say?
I'm tired. Fuck off,
Man,
Fosco.
dude, you just hit a verbal speed bump. Like what?
No, it hit hard. Look, there's a lot of shit's been happening tonight. Look, I got thrown off a lizard. I'm now beautiful for some reason. You know.
You are. Good grief. Solly will never
You're-
look at you the same way again.
You're that
Oh,
one. You're that one
anyway.
fan art where your beak is duck facing. You're that one fan.
Anyway, you guys can find me at twitch.tv. Gaijin, but no. Tuesday, Taiko Tuesday, playing that drum game, playing them animus and memes. Rising at Sunday, gonna be more Neo 2, hitting New Game Plus, trying to get that completed, and boy is it hard. Saturday's probably gonna be more Animal Crossing because you guys are way too generous, and I want to make my place look nice for y'all. Probably not multiplayer though, because that thing is horribly designed. Yeah. New video just released yesterday over Neo 2. Please go check it out over on my YouTube. I love you guys.
Absolutely. Hey, Edward Bosco. Where can they find you, bud?
Yeah, what's up, Curtis?
Yo, where are you at?
Oh, I'm at Ed Bosco VA on both Instagram and Twitter, and then I'm right here on twitch.tv/Edward Bosco. Come to my stream on Friday if you like wrestling. Shit's about to get real. Y'all ain't even ready.
But wrestling isn't real.
No,
Oh.
first of all, shut the fuck up while I'm talking. How dare you?
Oh.
I'm a celebrity. You how dare you?
I
Second
am-
of all,
hey,
you should
I am
also.
I'm not gonna take backsass from a guy I dusted in 30 seconds. Okay.
Dusted me in 30 seconds?
Yeah.
That's it.
Well-
Oh, sorry. You woke up from that dream already. Anyway, you can also find me live on my stream doing Jackbox and Halo and a bunch of other stuff. I basically just play what I want when I want when my friends aren't streaming, so keep an eye out for that.
Where
Come
you
play
at?
some video games with us. We like to play the games. They're great.
Absolutely. Hey, Zito, where can they find you?
Oh, find me over at twitch.tv/Zito. Twitter. Imps
cut
are
out.
out.
Oh,
on-
you cut out right after you said Zito.
Welp.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah.
All right. Twitch at Zito. Twitch.com Zito. All that nonsense. CZ Backlash on Twitter and Ever Ingot Almanac on Patreon. DMs Guild. Literally just released the Imps last weekend, so those are out. So if you want to play a halfling size little devil idiot, go for it. You could also be basically a demoted lesser devil. Other than that, next homebrew will be Octopus Elves. So if you're into that shit, go for it.
Jesus.
Hell yeah, dude. It's Ursula. Basically, you get to play Ursula.
Do you still voices?
Yes, you can.
Well, I
Hell
admit
yeah.
In the past, I've been a nasty. Maybe
I
it's
hate
because
how
when
well
they
you can
called
sing. Don't
you
do
were
it.
the witch.
Stop it. No.
Hey, man,
Goodbye,
dude, I'll
technology.
fucking pass you over the PDF. Like,
I
hey,
Get
it's-
it. You're talented. You draw and you sing. You dance.
Repentance seen light and made us sick.
Fuck off!
No. What was hilarious? Monty, like, apparently, like her rival singing people would get frustrated with her because she would just be sitting there drawing, go up, crush it on stage, come back and keep drawing, and they were just like, "Fuck!" You so
Perfect, too,
seamlessly
which is
did
the
that.
most annoying thing.
It was really funny because my singing teacher, like the girl who was really upset, was like, "How does she do that?" And my singing teacher's like, "I just don't think she cares."
She doesn't give a fuck.
It's just shitty, but I mean,
I wish the teacher could just say she cares more about that drawing than the singing she just did.
Monty, come do karaoke with me.
no, I don't like karaoke.
What?
I don't like it.
Monty had
Boo.
fun. Monty had fun once. It was awful.
I remember that, and then she turned 12, and she never had fun again.
Yeah.
She's like, "I'm 12 years old. I need to be the adult of the house."
Can I finish?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, right. Yeah, Zeno, do your thing. Octopus stealing voices.
Yes, octopus elves. That's actually almost done. So probably by this weekend, that'll be released on DM's Guild and on the Patreon. If you get it on the Patreon now, you can get the playtest build right now, so you can get it early. Stream-wise, I literally just said the game one step from Eden because fuck playing Mega Man Battle Network with a story in it. I just want all the combat every day, put it in my veins. Fast combat. And try to learn how to play RimWorld because there's a Kobold mod, so why not?
Awesome, dude. Thank you so much. And Distortion Devil, where can they find you, dude?
That's me. You can find me on Twitter at C9 Snake. You can find me on Twitch at Distortion Devil, where Tuesdays and Sundays I do fitness streams with my Nintendo Switch games. And I also create some wrestlers for RIW. We just had the draft. So that's going to be happening fairly soon.
Hey, Connor.
You can also on Fridays do it for what is it, Edward Bosco?
I have a RIW question. Did you make that graphic yourself with the videos and the symbol, and then it fades into the symbol itself?
No, that was Jim the Rabbit
Okay,
Cow.
because I was gonna say if you made that, I was gonna be so fucking angry that you learned After Effects better than I did by like blinking, and I'm like, how the fuck did you do that?
No, I really got to thank him for that. And thank you to Serious Lee Lost for helping me get caught up after the great deleting.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry that happened to you, dude.
Yeah, it's whatever. It's in the past now. We're all caught back up. Friday is Friday Funhouse where I play a lot of party games with my friends. We did karaoke last week and it was really fun. Saturday is Devil May Cry where I'm playing through DMC Devil May Cry and oh boy, it's worse than I remember it.
You gonna fuck the world?
Yeah.
Isn't that the bad guy says? I'm gonna fuck the world.
So, Kurt, I'm getting yelled at by the chat. I need to make an amendment to my title suggestion.
Yes.
Everybody is yelling at me to make it the Lion, the Wish, and the Wartribe.
That's
I had that written down. That's what I wrote down.
Oh, excellent.
All of them are yelling at me to do that. I'm like, I got you guys. I got you.
And yeah, you can find me here at twitch.tv/Takahata101. Tomorrow night, we got Multiverse Nexus Wrestling, a title match that is really amazing. We'll be main eventing tomorrow night. We'll be starting around 3 o'clock PST.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude. No, it's just easier to start in the.
I agree, but good on you.
I'm just starting earlier from now on. I might even start even earlier after that. We'll see what happens here. But of course, we have plenty of matches for you to see, and we actually recently, over a series of streams, made a bunch of original wrestling characters with some wonderful community members. So you might see them all beating the absolute piss out of each other. So yeah, that's tomorrow night, starting at 3 o'clock PST. I want to thank B52 Makes a Silent Night for the 5 subs gifted to the chat. Appreciate that. And also appreciate the One Free Man, Ice Booth, Wells234. Thank you all for the bits. Appreciate that. Guys, I actually think I know who I'd like to raid.
I have someone in mind, but...
Who do you got, Kurt?
I have Theropod art, because he's doing fan art right now of Captain Doof. He's got 3 viewers.
Okay, you know what, okay, we can raid the other person I was going to raid a different time. That's good, because it's very on point. Can you type out his name, so I'll make sure I'm not...
Yeah, it's in general, Theropod.
Where's Jerome there?
Right there.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's literally got 3 people in there, and he's drawing really cute art.
Alrighty, guys, go in there, and just be super nice to Theropod art, guys. Is there anything else we guys would like to plug before on our way out the door here?
I have one thing. Keep an eye out for DM's Guild. I'm getting my home race out relatively soon. I just got to get art. That's all.
Yeah. My 2 messages is commission that art, Jack, and also commission my friend Draco. That's all I'm gonna say. Just
okay.
Thank you. Open? Good.
Thank you.
Doing stream commissions, yeah.
Thank you again to Jay Frost, the Talbs, Levi Ware 03, Master Monster, and Blackwing Hellcat. Thank you everybody for dropping those massive sub bombs. B52 Makes a Silent Night just recently did that. Dragon Slayer, the Talbs, so many of you, and of course we've already lost so many of them because Streamlabs. You know how it is.
Yeah. Also, go throw your money at Caitlin C37 and the Citra King. Throw your money at all of them. Go buy art
Good-
from them
good
and
artists.
emotes. Citric makes amazing emotes.
He does. I actually have to commission him for a bunch of stuff soon, but
Yeah, you're gonna have slots.
Does he do public commissions? I thought he didn't.
I have no idea, but you should still throw money at him anyway.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys, I'm going to send you all packing over to Theropod Art. Thank you all so much for coming to the Unexpectables. We will see you for the Fan Art Showcase this Friday, and we will see you next week to see if Borky really botches this as hard as he may have botched this intro. Thank you, guys. I'll talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye!
Bye.